morning. I hope. Oh no, it's not good morning. Oh god, good afternoon. I hope everyone is doing well. Let me just switch screen really quickly. God, there's so much splashing. So many splash. Welcome on in. I hope everyone is doing good. Hi Teresa, welcome on in. God. Oh dear, we're gonna be doing some more prep today. I don't know how long we'll be going for. I couldn't stream this morning because I wasn't well, and now I am well. So it is what it is. Shorter stream, but then I can stream again tomorrow, and hopefully my wire hasn't appeared so far, but I'm kind of hoping that it does actually appear this afternoon, because I think I ordered it on like Monday, maybe. Anyway, it's been a minute. I feel like it should be here soon. I need to dye my hair. Oh, bless you. I hope it goes well. Good luck. Yeah, I'm feeling better than I did this morning. Thank you. Matt, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We are going to be doing some more prep work today. Oh, that isn't good to hear. What's not good to hear? That my stuff hasn't arrived? I know. I've had a doorbell next to me in stream every day because I kind of assumed it was going to be here soon, and it isn't. And I've been waiting on the edge of my seat. Am I streaming tomorrow on the Twitch app? Oh, good luck. I hope that goes well. I hope your Wi-Fi or data? The signal. I hope the signal holds out. And I hope you have a really good time. Make sure you enjoy yourself. Ah, dear Techno, welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. Welcome, welcome. Is the wire coming from far? No. I've ordered it before. It's the same one I was using. So you'd think it'd take about the same length of time, but this time it's taken a minute. Maybe it's because I ordered more wire than last time. Not getting you well this morning. It's alright. I've not been sleeping very much recently, so I think it's just catching up to me. And now I'm like, whoa, no sleep, whoa. Yes, that must be it. Yeah, I think I have ordered more than double than I ordered last time, so maybe it's a bigger package. Whereas, because they are very small. I have they're very small when they're wound onto it. So 2 of these is like an envelope, but a few more might be a small package. That might be what it is. It's okay though. Ah, delicious. Oh, I've only had a couple cups of tea today. I've had the same amount of cups of tea I normally have had if I would have been live 4 hours ago. Ah, dear, are you drinking root? No. Regular breakfast tea for me today. Oh, there was some caffeine because I want to wake up a little bit. I'm still very sleepy. I don't know if you can tell. I was like, way. Oh dear. Thankfully, the work that I'm doing today is very, very easy. It's just slow. We're going to be doing the same thing that we did yesterday, but with some slightly bigger sizes. We're going to be up and getting some extra stuff done. We've got the ducks in the background. You can probably hear them, like Jason just like yeeted across the pool. Is it an envelope or an envelope? It's envelope. All one word. Envelope. Not envelope. Envelope. Envo. Well, that's my accent. My accent says envelope. I can't remember what accents say envelope, but not mine. An envelope. Ah, delicious. Delicious. Oh, honestly, I need to wake up. Envelope is American, so it's wrong. See, then it would make more sense maybe if I said envelope, but no, envelope. I've always said envelope. I'll probably continue to say it. Ah, dear. We say N. Heck yeah. Oh, I kind of just want to chat for a minute. I've got nothing going on. Nothing entertaining has happened since the last time that I was here. I think I watched my Bateman stream last night. I really haven't done very much that's interesting. I've literally just I did some washing up. We found out that dinner might have been making me a bit ill because it did have red meat in it. But listen, I had like 1 cube and I thought I could get away with it. I had like 1 piece and I was very sick. And that's okay. We'll live. We'll live with it. It's fine. It was delicious. So hopefully I should get better soon now that I'm eating something different. There's like mum or mum. In Birmingham they say mum, but I say mum. I think everywhere in the UK spells it mum though. Mom is American. M-O-M, that's American. Ma'am is in a lot of places in the UK. If you go more like towards West Wales, North Wales, you get ma'am. I think also potentially in Scotland and the north, I'm not sure. Ma'am is like M-A-M. But in the UK, it's mum or ma'am most of the time. And mom is much more Americanized. Oh dear. It started pouring with rain and I'm going to be a bit, oh god. I hope you have a good time regardless of the weather. Heck yeah, or mother. Yeah, mother. Yeah, that's fine too. And I was gonna pour down with rain. Heck yeah, take some of our rain. We've got way too much rain going on here. Although actually today it's been okay. I've been a bit too tired to do anything, but it's been okay. You should be drinking beer, so it'll be nice. Heck yeah. Get that fizz to warm you up. Although I always associate beer more with summer. Ah, dear. Ah. Wow. People in Birmingham say mum. That's weird, because like I know quite a few people from Brum, and none of them say mum. Oh dear. Maybe it's a certain area in Birmingham. Right. It's raining now in Duck Game. Do you guys want to do some work? I don't know how I feel about doing work. I did a little bit today already, to be honest. Like, I've been relatively productive already. Before stream even started, I was cutting things out. Oh dear. But I could do more. I could be more productive. Oh dear. Oh my god. Why I leaned down for 2 seconds. I swear most of those bits I've got in the bin. I swear. It's... Oh dear. There we go. Right. We are looking at doing, if everything goes well, 5 on this sheet, 2 on the next, and then we'll have all the 5cm ones done for white. Again, it's just as they get bigger, it takes a bit longer because obviously it's more pieces of paper. So that's the plan for today. Oh dear. There we go. What? All the way down. I apologize in advance if I go kind of slow today though. Again, please bear with me. I'm not 100% well. I'm still kind of sicky. I feel kind of ill still. It's great. I'm ill and tired. Oh dear. But I want to get more work done. And honestly, to be fair, I find cosplay a really nice distraction if I'm not feeling 100%. Oh dear. Thankfully, I don't seem to have caught Shiny's cold, which is good. There's that. The small little things. Again, I still cannot function with a blocked nose. So, yeah. Wow. Alright. Get all of this done. Ro, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dear Frog, welcome on in. Oh, good evening. I hope you're having a nice evening, Frog. Welcome on in. And oh my god, is your dog birthday? Are you having a doggy birthday today? Heck yeah. Oh my god. Please enjoy your dog's birthday. I hope your dog also really enjoys your dog's birthday. You bought another camera today, Jason. Did you have it, did it arrive today or did you purchase it today so you'll be waiting for it? Like, can you use it or do you have to wait? Also, what kind of camera and what are you going to use it for? Wow, there we go. There we go. Oh dear. I bought it today, so you gotta wait. Okay. It's on its way. Fair enough, fair enough. Like me and my wire. One day my wire will appear and then we're gonna have a boost of productivity. We'll be able to do so much work. I need my wire to appear. There we go. It's not a bad day, just exists we got a since she was born. Wait, so it's her no, so it's still adoption day. I don't know about you. It's a reason to celebrate and buy a dog cake and pamper the dog. Ah dear. Baber, welcome on in. I enjoyed your stream last night. I hope you're doing alright. Thank you so much for the lurk. Ah dear. You bought a camera today too? Snap. Damn. Ah dear. Got dog November 11th. Heck yeah. One day I would love to have a dog as part of our household. But our house needs to be finished really first. We can't have a dog in a house with no radiators or insulation. fact, it's barely okay for a human. I would not feel happy having a dog in this environment. And also because there's still going to be a lot of work done in the house and it's very noisy. And honestly, that's upsetting for me. Again, let alone a dog who has even better hearing than I do. But one day, a dog. Not that you guys will probably ever see them, because I doubt that they would be in the sewing room very much. It's very loud in there, and there's a lot of equipment, and I think I'd be a bit worried about their safety, especially if they're a puppy. And 25. Now I'll get all those cut out. It's a Nikonos to a camera used up to 50 meters underwater? Wait, how are you going to use that? Have you got a scuba diving license? I feel like that might have to be next on your list, Jason, because that's not your first underwater camera, is it? How are you going to use your underwater cameras if you don't have a scuba diving license? It's a Christmas present for my boyfriend, but also a dog present for us when we go to Japan next year. It's the Pro 11, the latest one. Oh, okay. You got a more modern camera. Nice, nice. Ah, dear. I bought a new phone and that's now my camera also. But honestly, the camera on it's so good. Maybe it's because I'm used to having like a 5-year-old phone as my camera. But like this new oh my god, it's so good. I have not taken really any pictures actually. That's not true. I took a picture of a really zoomed in Pepsi can and I sent it to Shifty. That's, I think, pretty much the only picture I've taken with it so far. But I know that I will get a good use out of it. Just not quite yet. Oh dear. We'll get there. Oh, it's your first underwater camera. Okay, my bad. For some reason I thought you'd had a couple. Oh dear. Fair enough. You got a pool. But it can go 50 meters, Jason. Are you not going to use it at its full potential of 50 meters? Then again, I guess you'd have to get 50 meters down, which I imagine that takes a while. I got a real good deal off it, 200 off, and free accessory kit. Heck yeah, lovely. Oh dear. Oh. Oh. There we go. Bump, bump, bump. Stick. GoPro 11 hasn't been out too long either. Also, Crafty, welcome on in. A new camera is the other thing swaying me towards buying a new phone. Otherwise, I can't be bothered. Oh, hello. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. So my old phone was dying. I was really struggling to log into it because it would take so long to load that it would time itself out. And it also couldn't do a lot of like standard phone things. I'd had it for a while. I'd had it for a good while. But I knew that when I upgraded that I wanted to get one with a nice camera. Like it doesn't have to be the most expensive model, but just one that has like a reasonable camera so that I can take some photos of my work in progresses and stuff like that. And even though I haven't really used it yet, I'm really excited to use it. I think it's going to be really good. Has a lot of features that I really, really like. There we go. And cut this out. Wow, there we go. Small enough not to take up too much room in our luggage. Heck yeah. Wow, there we go. Jason, how often do you go out and take photos? I was just thinking, I feel like I don't see a lot of your photography. Do you mainly collect, or actually, to be fair, do you buy a lot of cameras that aren't really usable? I mean that in a really nice way, but do you buy like cameras that need refurbishing? I wonder. Because I feel like I don't see a lot of your photography. Like every now and again, but not too often. I guess as well, if a lot of them are more traditionally old cameras, it's not like they would be digital, so it might be difficult to get them online, I suppose. Oh dear. There we go. I remember going swimming with the sea lions a few years back and maybe I'll do it again, but this time with the camera! Wait, is it safe to swim with sea lions? Wait a heckin' second. Wait a sec. Is that safe? I thought sea lions, well they're like lions, but in the sea, aren't they? They're like kind of intense. Wait a sec. I don't know why, I imagined seals, but it's like, no, wait a minute, that's not the same thing. Sea lions are big. Oh dear. Screen's good too, yeah. Dear. Only, I think 2 to 5 cameras of mine don't work. They do try to drag you out to open deep waters, but other than that, they're usually safe. Is that so that you drown by yourself? Are they lazy? So instead of killing you, they drag you out and then wait for you to die because they don't want to do it themselves? Wow, that's low. I feel like if you're gonna commit a crime, you should at least be doing it yourself. Jesus, not that I'm endorsing committing crimes, don't commit crimes, but like, that feels very lazy. God. Great start to the stream, Jelly, very good. Nailing it. Oh, dear. Go. Oh, dear. Teresa, what are you making? The same thing I make every single day, Teresa. I'm pretty sure you were here yesterday as well, right? It's the same thing. They'll all be petal halves. All of them. Ah, dear. So it's like prep work, because obviously we're not going to be finishing any petals today. Same as yesterday. We're just going to be going through and making all of the paper pieces, and yeah, so that's what we've been doing for the last 2 streams. Until my wires get here, that is what we will continue to do. Oh dear. A lot of I do shoot a lot of photos, but I either just too lazy to develop the photos aren't that good, or the photos are just personal. Which, yeah, no, very much fair. Like, you don't want you like doxing yourself or your family or anything like that. I was just curious, to be honest. Oh dear. At the end of the day, it's your hobby, and you gotta enjoy it as you like it. Obviously, if you ever want to post any of your photography in the Discord, you'd be very welcome to, as long as it's not lewd. As long as it's not lewd, you're welcome to post it. Or I guess exceptionally gory. I'd also be good. You never saw me do stuff, but this is all I've been doing. Oh dear, nah, don't worry about it. It is it's just cutting the pieces that wrap around the wires. Oh dear. There we go. Ah dear, I've taken photos of my feet. I think feet are, listen, only you can answer this. Are they lewd? Are they lewd feet? Did you take a lewd feet pic? If so, I'm afraid not. If it's artistic, then okay. If it's lewd, I'm afraid you're gonna have to keep that out of my Discord. Sorry about that. Ah dear. I've seen you just wrapping the wire. Were you not here yesterday or the day before, Teresa? I could be wrong. Maybe it just feels like I've spoken to you more frequently, which, honestly, it's Twitch. Oh dear. Feet are feet, so not sexy. To you, maybe. But listen. I was wearing boots or socks in the photos, so not bad. I think you're fine. Yeah. You're good. Listen, all you had to say was that they were not naked, and yeah. That's no longer a sexy foot. No, I was watching The Crown yesterday and came to see if you were on, but you were not. Oh, okay, I must have been off by that point then. Ah, dear. There we go. That's the thing with streams. They all kind of blur together into one. There we go. Oh. One never-ending stream. I'd love to do that at some point. Not a never-ending stream, like it will end, but like a really, really long stream that spans several days. Obviously, I'm not really in the health position to do that just yet, but I would like to one day. That'd be fun. Oh dear. Honestly, so it's nice to come up with goals now, and then I'll sort stuff out later. Oh dear. There we go. Wah. And up to there. Yeah, I've already actually been doing this today. So I've already cut out 3 rows of 5cm petals. Because we had cut them out yesterday, so I had already started. But yeah, obviously we have a lot more to do than just that. Stream only ends once the power company turns the power or your internet provider cuts off access, which honestly happens a lot more than I care to say. And it normally only happens for like 2 minutes, and we'll just lose our internet for 2 minutes and then it comes straight back again, but that's enough to end your heckin' stream. Oh dear. I think a lot of it has to do with the bad weather though. Oh my god, is that a heckin' vial? Welcome on in, I hope you're doing well. As you can see, we're doing more prep. My wires still have not arrived in the post, but I would have had to do this at some point, so like, why not just keep going? You know what? This whole week has been like a prep week, really. And I'm okay with that. It means that next week, when the wires are here, we can zoom. Also, when the wires arrive, they should be arriving with a piece of fabric that I can use to do some tests for other types of flowers. I do want to do a couple tests first. They'll mainly be tests for the size of the petals and the amount of petals. I did count them as far as like Googling images of those flowers, but also it's like what looks good, you know? Like what actually, like not just what's accurate, what feels right. So we'll be doing some tests hopefully next week. Maybe Saturday, which I guess is actually tomorrow, but if not Saturday, then probably next week. Also, Shiny said that I might be able to stream on Sunday if I'm well enough. Because again, I'm not going to be very helpful with the work that day. So it might be that we go for like, I guess if I've done Monday to Saturday and then I do Sunday, it'll be at least 7 days in a row. It might go for at least 7 days in a row. Which would be, if I do 8 days, I think that'll be the most days I've ever streamed in one go. Oh my god, channel points are creeping up. You might get a duck soon. Oh my god. Ready to zoom? I am very ready. Like next week I'm gonna be, woo, prep was good. I finished making my patterns even though I had to order more material. Did what I could now. Heck, honestly, good on you for working with what you've got. Because, yeah, I'm terrible with that. It's a hard skill to learn, to be like, if there's something you really want to do, but you have the stuff for something else, do the other thing and wait. But me is, I want to do the thing that I want to do. I don't care what I've not got. And often if I don't have the things for something, that's the thing that I want to do specifically, because then I cannot do it. Dear, what do you mean you get Duxie? Well, that's our highest channel point redeem. Dear. Only people with 10,000 channel points can get a duck. There we go. Well, and also people that want a duck. There we go. Wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Yeah, I've just gone for Animal Crossing music today because I needed a bit of a chill vibe. Oh dear. Wow, there we go. But no, I am doing a lot better than this morning. I can't complain too much. I'll probably take a nap after stream and then I'll feel fine. Oh, you 6k more! Yeah, it's because a lot of people on this channel, like Vile, how many channel points do you have? Just out of curiosity, obviously I'm not asking you to spend them. I just want to know how many, if you're there. Dear, I'm on crunch time with it, lol, and that's what you need, a tighter deadline. Yeah. And good organization. Just shy of 150. Okay. That's not too bad. I think there are some people with 200,000 points. Yeah, some people have a lot of points. Because I've been streaming for quite a few years, right? So people have accumulated hundreds of thousands of points over the last few years. And we never really had a redeem that was like high enough that it actually challenged any of those longer time viewers. And now we do. Get challenged by my 10k redeem for duck. And it's only for a month. A month of duck. Although I guess this month, since we're like, well, we're not halfway through it yet. Plus we're doing a lot of streams this month, so I guess it's still not a bad deal. There we go. Wow. Go. Wow. Oh, actually, when I'm cutting them out, I should probably have you a little higher, shouldn't I? I forget that because I hold it up, you can't really see where my arm is. Please forgive. I am a sick jelly today. I do not have brain. I don't have a big brain normally doing stream, but today, no brain. Brain just, it's gone. Poof. Absolutely disappeared. Decimated. Oh dear. Yeah, it's a blanket day today. Ah dear. Wow. Afternoon sleeves. Good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Ah dear. Welcome, welcome. Your duck is still being an absolute menace. Don't worry. Nothing has changed since yesterday. You're still a menace. They hate when you get thick eyelash in your eye. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Although actually, maybe it's... I don't struggle too much with eyelashes, but that's because I think my eyes are very, like, hooded. They just get pushed straight out. Like, there's no space for them to go into my eyes. Oh, dear. There we go. Let's do all this. And... Wow. Stop leaning on my elbow. It's not good for my elbow. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, I can touch my eyeball, the white part. I try not to touch my eyes, but I do touch a lot of craft materials. Even like little ones like this where it's like it's paper, but because it's got sticky on the back, it's like I don't want to touch my eye if there's sticky on it. And I got pretty good at it now. I used to be a lot worse at it, and I used to get all sorts of crap in my eyes. But these days, I'm pretty good at not like rubbing them too much or touching them or touching about them, and I don't get so much stuff in them anymore. Win, 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 win. Is there something wrong with the eyes today? No, my eyes feel fine. It's my stomach. It's my stomach that's been turning. To be fair, it's been pretty bad for 3 days now. So I'm just tired, you know, because I've had, and we know what's caused it. Like, it's fine. I have a lot of intolerances, and I've eaten something that I am maybe not actually meant to eat, and it's made me very sick. And it is my own fault. However, do I regret it? No. It was delicious, and I'd do it again, but maybe not for a while. That's why I'm like, I can't feel too sorry for myself, because I did do this to myself. And I know what it's like. It takes normally like a week to fully recover, and I will just live with it. It's fine. Yeah, it's my sorry to hear that. Honestly, you don't have to be. It's totally my own fault. I did this. It's funny because I've been really careful with things that I'm like less intolerant to, and then I eat one thing that I'm really never meant to eat, and I whole body and shut down. Oh dear. Never fun. It's completely my own fault. I don't really deserve sympathy in this particular case, especially since I would absolutely do it again. So I have done it to myself, and I will survive. It's fine. Nor to you, exactly. Ro, I hope you're doing well, and Helium, I hope you're doing well. Welcome in, both of you. I was in voice chat for a little bit. What was that about if you doing a longer stream? Oh, just one day I'd really like to do like a stream that spans several days. I won't be anywhere in the near future because obviously like my health is not at a point where I can guarantee being able to stream for like days in a row. And also like there's a lot of stuff that I have to do off stream right now that I don't really want to show on camera. But one day when I am a little bit healthier, I would love to do that and give it a go and do like a multi-day stream with like other people joining, and like I think it'd be really, really fun, and it could be like a social thing. It'd be great, like a 3-day long sleepover. Yeah. Oh dear. I feel bad for you because you love something that you can't have, and it sucks. And I would do the same. Yeah, I cooked it. I only ate like one piece. In hindsight, I should have eaten more, but I was like, maybe if I eat one piece, it'll be fine, and it was not fine, and it's okay. I did this to myself. I appreciate the sympathy. I really don't need it. Like, I deserve to be chastised for this. Like, this is my own fault. There are things that I can't do anything about, but this I absolutely have control over. What was it you ate? I don't really want to tell you. Yeah. You don't get to know. Yeah, like, I'm open about my migraines. There are conditions I am less open about because they're either more serious or more long-term. I don't want to talk to chat about those kind of things because it only worries people. And I don't want people to be worried. I want people to be happy and chill in my streams so that I can also be happy and chill in my streams. Ah, dear. That's like our friend that has a gluten intolerance and still likes to eat bread. Yeah, it's like, I would say the one that I'm really bad with. Most things I am very careful with, but milk. I have it in my tea. I'm okay. Like, this is just like general normal lactose intolerance. I am normally pretty okay with it. We do have some milk substitutes, to be fair. One of them, it's pea milk, like the vegetable pea. Just to be clear for the weirdos in chat, like peas, but like pea milk, and it's called Wonder Milk. And I actually love Wonder Milk. I actually love it so much. They gave us a free sample, and I have been sold on it ever since. And like, first of all, free samples do work, and I am an example of that. But also, Wonder Milk's fantastic. It's so good. I haven't really seen a pea milk. Well, this is the thing. When we had it as a free sample, we were like, what the hell is that? Like, pea milk? Also, thank you for the hydrate. I'm sorry, I didn't do it. But yeah, pea milk is honestly the future, and I stand by it 100%. The only thing is, it is more expensive, but then also it's not like I only have milk in like tea, really. So like I don't get through it very fast. I don't really, I like oat milk in some things, but I am quite picky with it because it does still have that oaty taste. So like I don't like it in my tea personally. It kind of gives my tea a bit of a sour taste that I don't particularly enjoy. But pea milk is the future. It's so good. It's like, it has like a milky kind of flavor. So I guess if you don't like milk, it won't be the one for you, but it's really good. But again, it is like £2 for the regular carton, which comparatively to milk of the same size is a lot more expensive. But yeah, I tried banana milk before and it was okay. I can't do rice or soy, and almond is only good in certain things. Soy is my next go-to. Excuse me. If I can't have pea milk, I'll have soy. Again, I will apologize for my voice today. I know it's a little bit more husky than it normally is. Sorry. My stomach has been very unhappy, and it is what it is. It's my own fault. I am to blame. I should have come onto stream today wearing like a shame jacket. Are the petals done? Helium, it's like a 3 to 4 month job right there. If they could have been done in this time, I would love that. But absolutely not. We are still doing prep just to make more petals. Though if you're curious, the petal counter is in the bottom left of the stream. So you can see how many petals we've done there. Just for future, because it will go up. Especially next week. I think we'll have quite a boom next week for how many petals we've done. It's fine, no need to apologize. I'm still sorry. I can't get my voice to go as high as it normally is. Oh dear, I'm oat or coconut milk. I don't mind adding the flavored stuff tea. I have black, so I think they all have their place. And this is the thing as well as like obviously it's to your taste. Like personally, I don't like oat milk in my tea, but I also know people who it's their favorite one to have in their tea. So it's like whichever one is the one you like. And that's why it's nice to have a few options. Especially since a lot of them are pretty similarly priced. I do think soy is quite prevalent over here. Like, as far as dairy alternatives go, it's like one of the easier to find ones. I don't mind soy. I actually don't mind soy in my tea. There's a lot of places I don't mind soy. But I will still say the pea milk is my favourite. Oh no, Teresa. I'm sorry. Get down, charge. I normally deep voice for my streams because I talked a lot. Yeah. Maybe I could have had that as an excuse. Yeah, I didn't stream this morning, guys, because I was just being like an absolute social butterfly. And now my voice is a bit raspy because I've just been so goddamn social today. You couldn't believe the amount of humans I've spoken to. Like, I've spoken to so many. It's one after the other. And like, there was a huge queue and everyone was queuing down my street just to talk to me. And I talked to every single one, and we had the same conversation like 1,000 times. And that's why my voice is now husky, because I've talked to too many people. Is it believable? Shifty, welcome on in. I actually really like it. It's not pea like that, you heckin' weirdo. It's pea like as in like garden peas. And it's really good, really, really good. We had it as a free sample once, and since then we've both been quite sold on it. I tried soy milk at my boyfriend's sister house, who's straight up not in anything. It wasn't keen. I do think soy milk, because it has like a slightly sweet taste, which is like it's not something that I personally associate with milk. It's better in things, but there are things where it won't do the same stuff as milk when it comes to like thickening and stuff like that. So it's to bear in mind. It's better in things, but also if a recipe calls for milk and you use soy, it won't always work the same way. Humans, yeah, I talked to so many of them. I can't have soy after it curdled once and I added to coffee. I did research on it. Oh, it's the caffeine. I was gonna wonder why that happened. I'll be honest, I've not seen that, but then also, again, I am more of a pea milk kind of gal. But like, that's kind of cool. So my worst was because I couldn't work the milk jug. Honestly, fair. Dear Danny, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. You can get on sweet. Oh yeah, I know. I am aware, yes. It's just that it still has a slightly sweeter taste to it than regular milk. Oh my god, you want to check on the ducks? It's actually, I think it's either just daylight or it's just becoming nighttime with the ducks. Where are they? There they are. You want to check on them? There they all are. Having a good time. Got Shifty Blue up at the top. I got Sunkoi next to Shifty. Very, very cute. Look at you guys go. Yeah, I can't tell if it's just becoming the day or if it's just going into nighttime. I think it's becoming nighttime, if I had to guess, which means the lights will turn on soon. Yo! Look at all these ducks. We got a lot of ducks now, to be fair. I got a lot of ducks. You're gonna love all of my ducks. You got a full collection? Oh, there they go. Who just came out of there? Was that Cthulhu? That was Cthulhu. Dear. Have you tried rice milk? And what is this duck thing about? Like, look at all my ducks. I'm like, if you pay 10,000 channel points, you can actually become a duck. Like, we have like Cthulhu, there's Anime, there's Shifty, Sunkoi's in the back, who is the literal sun. Yeah, and no, I've not tried rice milk, but they also don't sell that near us. I will say I've tried every dairy alternative sold near me, but nothing from further afield. Dear. To be fair though, I kind of prefer doing things like this when it comes to alternatives, because if it's not one that I can get regularly, I don't like basing meals around it. Yeah. Dear, by the way, it wasn't me. I saw that. That gave me a good chuckle last night. Posting in the Discord, like you had like evidence that it was the unicorn one. I liked it. I thought it was very funny. I can't remember if I reacted to it, but I did see the pictures. Yeah, it gave me a good chuckle. It's going good. Finished another book yesterday and I started another one straight away. Heck yeah. Oh dear, I hope you enjoy it. I prefer flamingo milk, understandable. Well, ghosts have their own sense of taste, right? So I imagine like the stuff that you must like must be a little different because you're a ghost. I felt so bad when I found you're fine. Also, Zay, welcome on in. Thank you for the horn and Jelly. I was like, Jelly, that's me. George, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I hope my duck is doing well. Let me have a look. Oh, wait. That's me. That's that one. There's Jason. There's Shifty, Cthulhu, Anime, Grobbit. Where is George? No. Where is George? I feel like I can't see you. Oh, there you are. You're up here with Anime and Sunkoi. Let's see if I can get on your duck especially. There you are. A little George duck. No more duck. I knew you were around here somewhere. I just couldn't spot you. Oh my god, excuse me. I miss so many hicks. On a day fails to keep Zay away. Well, we don't want to keep Zay away. We love it when Zay pops by. I hope you're doing well. Like dog milk full of goodness, full of vitamins. Oh god. Oh god. If you know, you know. There you are, George. There's sleeves as well. Trying to set fire to another innocent duck. Oh, there you are, Hick. And thank you for shouting out George. George is an incredibly wet streamer. They do lots and lots of moist streams on the other side of the world. They do cooperative games as well as solo games. They're playing something that looks like a horror, but technically isn't a horror, but it definitely looks like one recently. I hope you're doing well. They have like whistles. Oh my god, they're all over the place. It's from the show Red Dwarf. Oh! Yeah, it's been a minute since I watched Red Dwarf, to be fair. It's been a minute since I watched most things, to be fair. Other than Twitch streams. Oh dear. Oh, and Gravity Falls. And technically Owl House, but there was only one episode. Oh, no problem, Jelly. I mean, George. Bugger. Alright, I think you guys have seen enough ducks, right? You're happy with the duck? Oh yeah, we got this duck over here. I don't know. What is this? What is this? I don't know what it is about this particular duck, but it's kind of scary. Like, this duck has a very ominous vibe. Oh wait, is it touch the... Oh no, that's the chameleon one. So there's not two of it. Like, something about this duck just feels like super ominous. And I'm not sure what it is. There's another one as well. I can't see it right now. That's the chameleon. Oh, I love this duck. Oh, baby. Look at this duck. It's got an egg on him. He's so cute. Okay, okay. Ducks are done. No more ducks. You've had your duck time. There you go. Back to crafts. Oh, dear. Oh, and thank you for shouting out Shifty as well. You need to write my Twitch any time. Hell yeah. Oh, dear. Shifty is a streamer. I expect they might be doing a stream later, actually. They do cooperative streams. They do variety games, but they also do world building. So if you have an interest in D&D, things like that, you'll probably find something you'll like over there. Ah, dear. Sonny, welcome on in. Panda duck. Do you think that's what it is, Ro? Maybe it is a panda duck. If it's a panda duck, then I find it less intimidating. Oh, and thank you for shouting out. See, look, I fixed it. They've got loads and loads of emotes next to their name now. Vile is another maker and crafter on Twitch. They do moderations on Nerf guns, as well as certain other plastics as well. So if you have a curiosity about learning more about makers and crafters, more about plastics, 3D modeling, or Nerf gun modifications, definitely check out Vile. They're a sweet bean. They've also got like 5,000 fart channel point redeems. So, you know, you can fart all you like over there. This Vile, it's good, it's fixed. There's so much. I fixed it, don't worry. My life is just that. Oh, good luck with your hair. You've got this, Teresa. Ah, dear. No problem. Farts. Farts are the real MVP. Nobody wanted to be a duck, did they? I think it's all good. I haven't missed anything duck-wise. Oh, dear. There we go. There we are. And get all these. I will still need to do more after this, but I'm going to take it sheet by sheet, otherwise it's a bit overwhelming and there's a lot of work to do. Whoa. One's doing well, 3 days off is really nice. Are you already back to work? Has it already been 3 days? No. No, that wasn't 3 days, surely. Ah, dear. There we go. Oh, you can see them as petals now? Heck yeah. Ah. There we go. 3 days went by so fast. Back to work for the next 4. Then oh, but you have got 3 days off again. That's not too bad. 4 days on, 3 days off. That feels kind of like very manageable. Oh, the only other thing was, I'm sorry, I'm going way back. I'm just talking about work on and off. I might be able to stream on Sunday, Vile, which would mean that if I stream on Monday as well, that'll be the most days in a row that I've ever streamed. Although it does somewhat, what do you call it, rely on me not getting a migraine during stream time, during that time. But if I don't, then I could stream 8 days in a row. I just have to hope that doesn't happen. And we'll see. Oh dear, true. 12-hour shifts. Oh, I don't think they're 12 hours. Oh dear. There we go. Nah, it's just 6 to 8 hours, yeah. Normal shift. There we go. Oh. If you decide to stream, if you do decide to stream, don't feel like it has to be a long. I know, but at this point, you know, I don't like doing short streams. I like going for a fair time. I like getting into a swing of it. I like getting lots of work done. I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to be going today because I'm going to assume at some point I'm going to lose my voice. And that will be the end of stream, but that's okay. We work with what we've got. And at the moment, we've got half of a voice. Right, you get a nice husky stream. People out there love that. Except in my case, it's not really husky, it's just like gravelly. There's no husk here. Oh dear. Oh, you ask me good luck, Teresa. I hope it goes well. Oh dear. I know, but you don't need to push yourself. You don't have to. I know. But I like it. Like, if they like one thing about me, I am a masochist for working myself to death. I love it. It's my favorite. I like working 7 days a week. Like, this is the thing. This is before I got really ill. I did basically work 7 days a week, 11-hour shifts. And I loved it. Listen, everyone's different. I really like working really long shifts and also non-stop. But listen, everyone's different. Everyone likes different things. You know, the badly taxidermied fox sitting in the edge of the bed. Me right now. So, what? wait, am I gonna come back into my bedroom and am I gonna find a taxidermied fox? Sonny, what have you done? Oh no, one thing you don't know about me, oh for God's sake. No. The context, you lost the context. Also, Atomic, all the petals, heck yeah. Sonny, what are you doing? No, I'm saying I woke up and I feel empty-headed. I really like the idea, Sonny, that you were just like, I've woken up and I've put a dead fox in your bed. No. Queen, welcome on in. Oh, you want to check them out? We can check them out. Where are the ducks? How are they doing? At the moment, yeah, there's a duck here that's fallen over. But we were looking at this duck, but if I go here, we can look at all of the ducks. There they all are. Look at all those ducks. Look at all having a good time there. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Oh. My FPS dropped, but they're back. A dead duck. Yeah, one of them's dead, but don't worry about it. It's none of you guys. Poetry, what they're talking about in live stream chat? Oh, okay. 2 seconds then. I'll have a little look-see. It's not even duck egg. I think there is a duck egg, though. You see this down here? Do you see this little... Do you think this is a duck egg? Like that little lump there? Could that be an egg? There's a baby over here as well. I don't know. That was just a theory. Alright. Let's have a look in live stream chat. What is Sonny talking about? Oh god. Oh no. Sonny. Oh, it's a chair in the original. Oh, okay. A duck adventure. Heck yeah, Atomic, how goes everything? I hope you're doing well. Is it me? Are you the egg? No. You're the skeleton. You're the skeleton duck. Where? You're like right near the camera right now. It's here. Right there. Everyone's kind of down there right now, though. I don't know why. Less people seem to be interested in being up top. Oh dear. Thanks, Val. Val is the MVP. Doesn't look like the one I've been eyeing has arrived yet. I can show you who we have. Oh, but I don't think, yeah, I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen the chef. There's a spotty one now, which we didn't have yesterday. There's kind of like swirly spiral one, which, there you go, swirly spiral one. The panda one. Yeah, I can't see any others. Oh, there's an 8-ball one as well. And then over here, yeah, I can't see the chef one yet. There we go. Not yet. Ah, dear. There's still time though. I mean, the duck was, oh, a dead duck was you, probably. But no, I think it was the one that's fallen over. There's a duck with a big head that keeps falling over. Is that the fireman duck? Oh my god, wait. We've been looking for you. We need you to get down to where Sleeves is. Because Sleeves keeps setting everything on fire. Oh my god, look at him, a firefighter. Oh my god, so cute. Yeah, if you could get to like Sleeves, because Sleeves keeps setting ducks on fire. Oh my god, he shoots himself backwards. Oh wait, there's a duck on fire over there. Could you help the plaid duck? I'm sure they'd really appreciate it. Yeah, get over there and help that plaid duck. Oh, Tam! Oh dear, I go just in in from root canal. Oh, bless you. I hope you feel better soon. I hope it gets, they're so close. They're so close. You just need to get a bit closer. Shifty Blue, if you could give him a nudge towards that plaid duck, that'd be great. I think it's just the plain pink outline ducks, which I assume are rarer. Maybe. I assume we'll get all of them eventually, though. Oh no. Oh no, they're gonna push the plaid duck out of the way. No. Oh no, wait. Oh no, wait. That might be kind of good. Oh, but... Oh. Okay, you know what? We can't watch this forever. As much as I kind of wish we could. It's fine. Oh, I got you, Sam Tan. Oh, dear. Oh, it's too cute. It's so cute. Wow. There we go. Just have a duck watching stream. I mean, we could, if you guys want to. I'll put myself in the duck category. I'm gonna still keep working on stuff, but you're welcome. You're welcome to. Sorry, I'm having some visual glitches on my screen. I think my screen might be dying. It goes all red and pixely for a second and then it comes back, but it makes it feel like I'm going insane. Oh dear. Nothing else, only ducks. No. Yeah, this one, so the new screen is the other one. This one is the older screen. It's one of Shiny's old screens, so like, it was technically kind of secondhand anyway. Jelly's being hacked, that's definitely kind of what it looks like. Instead of being green though, which you always see in like hackings, it's bright red. Amazonia, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've managed to get to Birmingham all right, despite all of the train malarkey stuff. Ah. I can't be right, you're already insane. Okay, Insanera. It's a warning from the ducks. Yeah, the ducks are like, stop this. Stop the madness, release us from our confinement, and we will fix your screen for you. Well, green is the eco-friendly option. Heck, oh my god, for 8, Jesus Christ, that's nearly a baby. Thank you so much, Amazonia. It's very heckin' kind of you. That's a long heckin' time. Ah, dear. Green is the eco-friendly option. Red is for fast hacking. Red makes it go faster, but it's bad for the environment? Oh no, everyone knows that. You've had to veto going to Brum, sadly. Physically not possible for you to get there. Yeah, the trains have been absolutely destroying us here too. Like, there have been so many things we've had to cancel, and I will not go too much into detail because, again, it's like, ugh. It's a pain in the ass kind of stuff, but like, with the year that my family have had, not being able to travel to see my family has been heartbreaking. Actually heartbreaking. And I know that I'm not the only person in this situation that when they cancel everything has those kind of things, and it sucks, and I'm sorry that it's happened to you too. I hope you get to... Are there very many conventions in the UK in the winter though? I feel like they kind of all come back in the spring. I could be wrong though. Things have changed a lot over the last couple years. Maybe there are winter conventions. The only ones I can think of are ones that I wouldn't want to go to. It's okay, you have commission work to get done. Okay. I'm glad you're keeping yourself busy. It's rough. People that don't drive don't understand how hard it is. Yeah, and like, the amount of people have told me like, why don't you just get a license? Because I'm not allowed to. Listen here now. Maybe if I have a reassessment, something will change, but the likelihood of me being allowed to drive in the near future is very small. It's not that I don't want to drive. I've learned to drive, but I'm not allowed to. So, yeah, I guess only we can't. That sounds like a very sus convention. Shooty. Like the council just axed the only bus route for my town. Right. Yeah. Same. We used to have options for buses. One bus once an hour that doesn't go bloody anywhere. Technically it can take me to the beach, and it's like, that's fine, but what about everywhere else that people need to get to? And like, the other thing that it does is it encourages elderly drivers who probably shouldn't be on the road to remain on the road because there are no other options for them. And so you hear about all these incidents being caused by people who probably shouldn't actually be driving, who feel forced into driving because there's no public transport for them. And I just... Oh dear. I don't know what you mean. They all cancelled the bus route to the college 2 weeks after they bought... Oh, the union's buses. That's actually kind of screwed though. If they don't refund them at the very least, that's that's just taking advantage. It's mad we're not a small town, we're the largest town in the country and there's zero good public transport. Yeah, this is one thing about where I used to live. There was only like 1 or 2 buses, but they ran every 10 minutes and we were not a big place. But they ran like every 10 minutes, which meant that people used them a lot because, you know, they were running every 10 minutes. Like, you didn't have to worry if you missed one because there'd be another. Whereas here, once an hour if you're lucky. Because they do just also not turn up. Oh, that's not meant to be free, that's meant to be 5. There you go. I can tell the difference between 3 and a 5. Dear. I hate that they want us to use public transport, don't provide it properly, leaving people using their cars that they want off the road. Yeah. It's like, you can say that you want less people to feel the need to drive, but you actually have to do things so that people can use anything else. If I need to get somewhere, because we don't have the bus routes right now, I have to contact family to go and drive me, which is a 2.5 hour drive, which it's like, if I have to get to hospital, that's necessary, and there aren't any other ways for me to get there. And so it's like, or can you come drive and then drive home? And like, yeah, that's not helping the environment. This could be solved really, really easily if just there was a bus. Because if there was a bus, I'd catch it. I just... angry noises. Angry noises. I hate that oh yes, I read that one. Apologies. I don't think they've actually seen your petal process. I start to finish, and I don't understand how you're making them. That's very fair. I don't have it all in one kind of route because I've got lots of little bits made. But I'm cutting out, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then maybe 9 centimeter strips. I need, for the first set of 3, so from 3 to, oh heck. Oh, SMN, thank you so much. Welcome on in. 11, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much. The first 3 sizes, so size 3, 4, and 5, which is just 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, and 5 centimeter. I need to cut out 180 of these because each one of these is half a petal. So when it folds over, you fold it over this. They have double-sided sticky tape on the back so that it sticks to itself around the wire. And then once it's been wrapped, you fold it over, and then that's your petal, like vaguely. So each one of these makes half a petal. That's why you need 180 to make 90 of them. Once they get to sizes 6 and 7, you need 360 of each one. I have got this written down somewhere, I promise. And then when it gets to size 8 and maybe 9, I'm iffy on whether I'm going to be doing 9. I'm going to see how it goes first. Then you need 540 each. And that is just for one color. That's how it ends up being 5,400 petals. But 5,400 petals is actually 10,800 individually cut out pieces, because each petal is made of 2. Yeah. So that's how that goes. My time in Iceland was fun. In the village I was staying at, 1 bus out, 1 bus in every day. Nearest of oh, that's terrible. Oh good god no. Oh good god no. Oh, also Love and Lesbians, welcome on in. Again, thank you for the follow. You may recommend it. I want to say hi. Oh, thank you. Heck yeah. We're blue, although we're kind of green. We're greeny blue. Cheers. Heck yeah. Crows and cricket. Yeah, if I had a cricket, I would probably use it, because I don't own one and I definitely can't afford one right now. Welcome to cutting out petals. Jelly would catch a bus if there was one. Why am I envisioning Jelly with a butterfly neck? Because that's exactly how I catch the bus. Have you ever caught a bus in Wales? You have to catch that thing. They take off. Also, Magic, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Ah, dear. Your handle seems familiar. Are you a Toby viewer? It's Toby. And also, what do they do? Ah, dear. I admire your commitment to the panels. Mentally, I gave up for you. Thank you. It's alright. I have a lot of free time. So this sort of thing, you know what? It's fine. And it's been fun because it's like a small brain activity. You don't have to think about it. I decided how I'm going to do my feathers for Maleficent, and it's going to be a long stream content because I need a lot. Yay! Long, tedious, repetitive process, gang. Tobias creates. He draws lots of mushrooms. Oh, I'll be honest, I do like mushrooms. Also, there's something on my eyelash. I feel it. Fine, I think it's gone. Oh, oh, I love mushrooms. Then again, I like just anything full vibes. Yee! Yee. Oh, the other thing, okay, sorry, this is really kind of a tangent, but it's about mushrooms. There's a documentary on Netflix about fungi. Listen, it's just the mushroom documentary on Netflix. And if you have some friends you can watch it with, I watched it with people and it's kind of hilarious. First of all, and I don't know where this comes from, every time they refer to fungus or fungi, they call it fungi. And like, these are like professional people going around going fungi. And it's like, I've never heard it called fungi before, but okay. And second of all, it starts off as like this kind of documentary about the kind of mushrooms you can find in the wild and like how they grow, how they reproduce, stuff like that. So very sciencey. And it turns into a documentary about getting high. At some point, the documentary switches gear and it changes from mushrooms can be like found like this and grow like this to here's a dinosaur on mushrooms. Let's get high. It's such a wild ride. Would recommend. Got a few more petals to go. Can you get a petal apprentice? Nah. But also, I don't really mind it. It's long work, but I don't find it particularly tedious. It's all right. Also, welcome on in, Skinny. I'm trying to get everything prepped, all materials bought, everything planned, so I can just go. Heck yeah. That sounds like a good plan to me. I'm glad all of my feathers are done. Yeah, that's fair. That was a heckin' long process for you as well, Atomic. Oh dear. I love that. It's great. Honestly, it's such a silly documentary. There's a really good bit where they portray the dinosaurs like all being wiped out by the meteor, except they're like inflatables and they're like, but not real ones, like CG inflatable dinosaurs, and they all deflate when the meteor hits. And it's just like one of those things you're just like, oh, okay, cool. I noticed a few mushrooms in my garden a few weeks ago, decided to pick them so they don't spread too much. I ended up finding enough to fill a bathtub. I vastly underestimated how we that. Whoa! Should find a mushroom enthusiast and give it to them. I'm sure they'd love it. I mean, it must be the new cryptocurrency. What, mushrooms? Hell yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, it was very funny. Fungi, the fungi documentary. Are they edible mushrooms? Oh, I will say, there was a bit near the end of the documentary that was quite interesting about medical trials of mushrooms and stuff like that. That bit was kind of interesting. I didn't like how cultish it kind of was, in that it was like it was like a cure-all in the documentary, and it did feel kind of like, you know, take these mushrooms and all of your problems will disappear. It doesn't matter what's wrong with you, mushrooms can help. So it felt a bit cultish, but like, I will say the general message was interesting of like having slightly more stigmatized things going into more medical use. I think is cool. Digger, welcome on in. Can you get? welcome. I got something very nice in the mail. You got it! Hell yeah! Oh, I'm glad that it managed to make its way to you, Goat. I'm glad, yeah, because the ones overseas are taking a while. Then what are you making? I've been trying to figure out. I can show you the finished ones. I think that helps explain it a little bit better. These will be chrysanthemums, but I'm just making them petal by petal at the moment. So it ends up being like you wrap thread around a paper kind of frame. I do them in groups of 3, and there'll be 6 of each layer, so then they'll like layer down and become bigger and bigger. And it's for making a Silent Hill F cosplay. Yes. Chrysanthemums. We take ownership of it. Yeah, we are all making it. All of us are making it. One of us is doing significantly more work than the others, but we are all making it. It's our costume. Oh dear. Yeah, still received mine yet. Yeah. And they are taking a bit of a while to get overseas, but then we've been having postal strikes and stuff like that. So I'm not as worried as I sometimes am when it takes a while, because it could just be it's been in the UK a bit longer than it should have been. But if they are getting to people, that's good. Dear. Have you ever considered you're a little mad for this level of detail? Yes. I actually think that I went insane a few years ago, and I've just been kind of coasting off of that. We were talking about it earlier. I really enjoy working if I can, like 11 or 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't like not working. And so when I'm not working, I'm unhappy, which means I need to do jobs that just take me all day, every single day. No breaks, no time off. That's my happy place. Although I will say streaming has definitely made it so that I have a slightly healthier relationship with work, in that I don't do it for quite so many hours a day anymore. But like, that's what I like doing. I find great joy in working the idea that I could work myself fully to death. But no, streaming has definitely been a healthy outlet for crafting, where I don't want to do too much off stream in case people feel left behind. And so I tend to work more reasonable hours these days. Before I started streaming, I did 12-hour day of working on cosplay and then a 12-hour day of being sick, not thick. A 12-hour day of just being thick. That would have been a much healthier work schedule. Oh dear. Hell yeah. Past Jilly. No, not that. Just a 12-hour day being thick. Oh dear. Oh, I like the idea. Oh, Zelly, had a meeting when you were on the toilet. We're gonna have to let you go, but you still have to work for 11 months. Hell yeah. Thank you. Oh dear. Yeah, I used to work even before I become fully disabled, which definitely probably didn't help. And I should say, use this as a cautionary tale, because like, I these days I don't tend to recommend it. As much as I had a good time, it's like not very healthy for your body to do this. But I would work 6 to 7 days a week in a regular contracted job, where I had to actually sign legal documentation because I was working so many hours a week that it would have been illegal. And then I became disabled. So listen, as much as I had a really good time doing that, it's not actually very healthy. I was working 11-hour work days most of the time, but because I lived an hour and a half away from both of the jobs I was doing, it was about 13 hours a day, 14 hours a day sometimes, where I would be out of the house. I will say I made good money, but it's not worth it for your long-term health. Look after yourself. Yes. Cautionary tale, don't do that. Cautionary tale to me also, don't do that. Glad to hear Twitch's been good for me. Twitch has been really good for me. It's really leveled me out, because I get very obsessive and I will just do things for like 12 hours a day. And because I like the feeling of like working really, really hard, it's not healthy. Oh dear. Andrew, welcome on in. Yeah, I do like the idea of 12 hours of just being thick, but no, that's not my reality. It's not the reality that I live in, unfortunately. You gotta live with what you've got. I got skinny noodle arms. Ugh. What? Ugh. I'm too warm now. The heat. Oh, a hairband. Save it. Just got back from my week-long holiday. Did you enjoy yourself? I hope that you did. I hope you had a really good day. But why? Every time the first number I write on here is not the correct number. Also, that was not the correct size. Goodbye, pencil sharpenings. Sayonara. There we go. I live in a reality of 24/7 fic, and I really can't help it. I don't know, Val, that sounds pretty nice. I live in a 24-hour thick in the brain, and that my brain just it's not sure what's going on, and it's doing its heckin' best. But that's about the only thing about me that's thick. The rest of my body is twigs with blobs. Oh dear. Also set up my new desk. Wait, you have a custom desk? Oh my god, heckin' living the dream. Very nice, very nice. I hope you really enjoy it. I used to work until I had a month-long holiday, and now I want to win the lottery so I can quit. See, that's the thing. We've talked about this in the household before, but like, I can't imagine not like also I don't enter the lottery very often. I enter on my birthday. That's about it. But I genuinely can't imagine what I would do if I won the lottery. I think I'd be very overwhelmed. Yeah, I think anyone would be overwhelmed, but I can't imagine stopping working. I think I'd have a lot more freedom of what work that I did, and that would be really nice. But I can't imagine just stopping. Because I've always enjoyed being busy. And I kind of have always enjoyed... The other thing is I can't... A lot of people say like they'd start their own business and stuff like that, but I really can't imagine being that kind of person where you're in charge of everything. I am very, like... I like being in charge of my own costumes, I suppose, but that's about as far as it goes. I like people telling me what to do. I like it when people like, do this thing, and I'm like, okay, and then I do that thing. I'm very much a follower, not really a leader. So, I don't know. I guess maybe I'd have to become more of a leader, but because like, what do you do? This is the thing, I am like a little like, I don't know what I would do, because I am a follower, and that means that like I'm not really someone who has ever wanted to necessarily run their own business. And so even if I won the lottery, I don't feel like that's something that I'd be very good at, nor get a lot of joy out of doing. I mean, would I kind of like to own a fabric shop? Yes, but I would also like to be an employee of said fabric shop. So it's like, I don't know, kinda, maybe not. So I would work but part-time or for myself without pressure. I don't know what I would do. I like that with dance, can't do anything without choreography. Yeah, I need someone to show me what to do. And then I'm good. Maybe that's more to say on like being a confidence thing, but I don't know, I just kind of enjoy that. Simple life, you know? Sleepy time! Enjoy the rest of your evening, Jords. Thank you for popping by. Again, if you haven't checked out Jords, they're a very wet streamer. I think you'll like them. I'd own a little embroidery shop or something where it doesn't matter if I make a big profit. Yeah, I think something small like that would be nice, but I would also want to work there. Like, I would own it and also work in it. I'd have to probably hire a manager. It'd be a really weird chain of command because I would hire a manager to manage my shop that I can then work under. But you know what? I think I would like that. I think that would be nice. Yeah, I'd enjoy that. I'd like a little. I think I would like... I don't know if I don't specifically want a fabric shop, but something along those lines. Like a craft little shop. Thank you for trying to get Jules again. Winning the lottery would be terrible for me because I'd get so many cameras. But listen, if it makes you happy, hey, and if you have the lottery winnings, I feel like you can afford a few cameras, right? Oh, you would work in it too? Heck yeah! Only the wettest of streamers. Very wet. Sounds like you want to be an undercover boss. I would be open about it, but I would also like, that's what I'd want to do. I think I'd also, but then also it's like, I'm between two things of what I would like to do, I think. Having a fabric store or owning a makerspace. So I really like the idea of owning a makerspace. There aren't any very close to me. So it's like, it would be one of the only ones in the vicinity. And it'd be a nice, but again, like, it probably wouldn't be so much for profit as it would just be for like, come in and use the stuff if you want to. I would do the same thing that a lot of makerspaces I've seen done, which is like you buy your membership, which shows that you've also been trained on the tools kind of thing, to try and minimize accidents. But yeah, I feel like maybe that's what I'd want to do. But again, same kind of thing. I'd hire a manager and then I'd work so that I could go and work at the makerspace. I wouldn't want to be someone who just owned it and didn't do anything. Like, I want to actually use it also, and I want to watch people use it and like enjoy it, and I want to be there. Yeah, that'd be kind of a good one. So I'd be between the two, I think. But once again, I'd have to work in it. I'll be star employee every month. Or employee of the month, yeah. Ah, dear. Makerspaces are so cool. Makerspaces are really, really cool. I like them a lot. Really good for people just getting into certain crafts, who want to test things out before buying them. Also really good for, you know, the things that are too expensive or too large to have in most people's homes, so that they still get a chance to use them. And I'm a really big fan. And they're normally run by pretty passionate people as well. I found a makerspace run by an English lady not too long ago, and she had everything from 3D printers, laser cutters, to Cricut printers, to embroidery machines, everything. Yeah, that's what I want. I want one like that. But oh, she got really, oh no. Oh, I hope she's doing all right. Yeah, that's exactly kind of like what I'd like to see near me. I mean, I'm kind of turning my loft room into a teeny tiny makerspace so that friends can come over and use it, but it wouldn't be on like the scale of everyone coming over and using it at once. It's still just one room. I wish there was a makerspace in me, although at this point my craft room is pretty much its own makerspace. See, that's kind of what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming to make my craft room a space that like friends and people nearby can come in and use. Because I can't leave the house very often, so it's like it'd be nice if people could come over and have a reason to do that. I think it'd be nice. I'm slowly trying to gather more equipment as well, and it's a win-win because with every piece of equipment, it's another thing that I can use, but also it's another thing other people could test in. Yeah. Me too. She was physically disabled to begin with and was a powerhouse of a person who didn't let it stop her. I don't know. Hopefully is. What? I'm sure she still is, yeah. A powerhouse of a person. I would one day like to be a powerhouse of a person, but right now, I can barely threaten inanimate objects, let alone be like, wah. One day. But yeah, I would like to turn my house into like a small makerspace. I don't need to win the lottery to do that. Just saving over time. I've already got a few pieces of kit that are useful to people. Oh dear. Well. And when I one day get a 3D printer, which hopefully will be soon, we'll have that there as well. And then I would like to get a Cricut. It's on my list of like something, either a Cricut or something similar, like just for cutting things out, but it's not as high up on the list as a 3D printer right now. 3D printer is topping my list of equipment that I'd like to have. I think after a Cricut, then maybe an overlocker. I would love to get a laser cutter, and honestly we actually have the space for it, but they're very expensive. I'd also love to get a fabric printing machine, but those are like 10 grand, and so it's like that's like a very long-term goal, because at the moment if we had 10 grand lying around, that wouldn't be the priority to spend it on. Moving to Wales Department, yeah! I'm very lucky. A lot of my friends have just kind of been getting into crafts over the last couple years. Yeah, I'm considering upgrading to a bigger printer if you like my current resin printer. Wait, actually, I don't want to steal a resin printer off you, but if you have one, it's alright, I like cleaning things. It doesn't matter if it's dirty. Oh dear. I keep saying crickets, but I have no idea what they actually do. Like... they like cut everything out, make it really nice and neat. And so like, I think I've seen it happening on fabric as well, where it kind of seals the edges, but I think that would have to be like a polyester fabric or something. Also, probably depends on the type that you have, whether it can cut fabric or not. But I've seen that, and that's been very like appealing. The idea that it can cut fabric, hell yeah. Because I'll be honest, that's one of those things that just takes like a really, really long time in most of my projects, is all of the cutting out. So being able to cut out the paper bits as well as all the fabric bits would be like, oh. But again, it's not the top of my list just right now. I'm sure, like, as every crafter does, there's a full list of things where I'm like, one day. Also, why have I done this many? I actually only needed 2, which means I can just change these slightly. It doesn't matter if there are lines on them, to be honest. That's fine. That's meant to be a size 6, and a size 6, and a size 6. Oh dear. 100% serious, this machine is so ugly and covered in resin at this point. I decided to sell it if people would want to pay them to take it off. If I do upgrade, like, thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah, if you're getting rid of it, listen. It would make my craft room complete as far as every single thing that I own is secondhand. It's either secondhand or ex-display. Every single piece of equipment that I have. Like, some things happened where it's not new. It's perfect. Oh dear. I do stand by that though. It's made everything very much cheaper. Oh dear. So I have to throw an overlocker foot on my sewing machine as I don't have the room for an overlocker. See, I would like to get one. I know when I was making bras, it would have made certain parts like a lot easier. And if I want to go and make more bras again in the future, I would probably like to have one for that. Also just for like matching leggings or cute pairs and stuff. But again, it's not the priority because I can kind of get by without it. It'd just be for specific projects that I'd kind of like to have one. Ah, dear. Hobbyist level machine. Yeah, like it cut things partly through. I set it for an... Oh, sorry, I already read that. I'm 100% serious. Hell yeah. I'm getting very behind. I'm so sorry. Oh, dear. Always up for an upcycle. Yeah. It meant that basically I paid for my embroidery machine 300 quid. And it's like a 700 quid machine. I paid 190 for this one, which was 300 and something. All of those kind of things, like, it just makes it a lot cheaper. It does help to, like, this one I could only get because I had friends in the right places. The embroidery machine as well, like, someone made me aware of it, and that helped. We even got our Switch reduced. We got, I think I've mentioned this one before, but we got the Switch, like, a few months after release for 190 quid. You still can't get a Switch that cheap. But I'm big into not buying things full price if I can absolutely avoid it. And I like secondhand ones. They got character. Oh, damn, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Otherwise, sewing can be quite an expensive hobby. And so if you can get stuff a little bit reduced, it makes a big difference. Alright, get all of this off my table. Ew. Ew. Gross. Alright, those are 5s. I'm gonna cut these away first, and then we're gonna come back and look at all of these 6s. Because otherwise, again, they just look too similar. And I'll get them confused and put them in the wrong cubbies and stuff. So put that there. We'll come back to that. Meanwhile, we'll get these ones done. And then we should have 180... Yeah, 180 size 5s done. Because I'd already done 3 off camera. Or 3 rows of them off camera. Heck yeah. Honestly, it's not too bad. And that's only taken like an hour and a half. So it's not bad. Ah, dear. You've done the same as me. Size it in envelopes. Well, otherwise, again, they just look too similar. And it gets very, very confusing. And my eyesight is not always the best. So you guys can tell them apart maybe, but I cannot. And so it's much easier just to have it so that I know I'm pulling from the right bag. And that is what I have done. Plus, when there's like, what is it? What did we say? 10,800 pieces total. It's better to keep them a little bit organized. Just a little bit. Otherwise it's going to be a pain. Oh wait, I should check to see if... Sorry, 2 seconds. I'm just going to see if the one that Queena wanted is here yet. I'm just curious. Ooh. I don't think so yet. Doesn't look like it. I could have missed it, I suppose. But as far as I can see, it's not there. Oh dear, honestly, I probably should have got some more envelopes. I got these, oh, what did I get these for? I needed to like post one thing. So I got this just for that one thing. But in hindsight, I should have bought a bigger amount because yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of these, especially since I'm also separating them by colour. Only into 2 colours at the moment though. It'll get worse, but for now, just the 2. Ugh. I should also drink some of my tea. It is just sat there. Did you get the... Oh, no! I didn't. I'm sorry, Vile. I was distracted. I'm so sorry. Taki, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, they were cutting out more petals at the moment, so these will end up being folded. You need 2 for each 1 petal. So we've nearly cut out 180 today, which is very, very quick. We're doing really well. I want to move on to the size 6s after this and try and get as many of them done as possible. But yeah, we're honestly zooming pretty good. Like when it comes to... Oh, but the size 6s actually, there'll be 360 of each one. So I didn't think of that. But they're the first time when we do more. Yes, it's size 6. So I've got 3 there. But I'll actually need 20 sheets of those rather than 10. That's okay though. We'll get there. Oh dear. It's all to help you go longer. Yes. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To be fair, today won't be a super, super long stream anyway, because I've started in the afternoon, but also because I'm just not very well and I don't want to push it so that I can't stream tomorrow. I got 25 days to stream this month. I can't peak too early. They're doing birthday presents. One's a bottle of potion of time. Aww. Heck yeah. I'm assuming they're very personal birthday presents. I like that kind of stuff. I already have an idea of what I want to get a couple people for Christmas, because I've been keeping an eye out, but I haven't made a proper list and I haven't really bought anything yet. I've just been like, that would be good, that would be good, that would be good, and then leaving it like that. Oh dear. I know what I'm gonna get shiny. They won't expect it, but I know what it's gonna be. But I'm not saying it because shiny's been lurking my streams recently. I don't want to give it away. No, there is an I Love Cthulhu. I know someone who would like that. Oh dear. There we go. Wow. Soon. But not yet. We'll get there. Oh, Isacia, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Isacia, have you seen our ducks? I can't remember if you've seen our ducks. Oh dear, I've been seeing them, can't get me. I know, I can't get past me, Shiny. They've been lurking in stream a little bit recently. Are they here now? No, it's okay. Well, they might be, but as far as I'm aware, they're not here. Ah dear, I have a dice tower in the shape of Cthulhu too. Heck yeah, ducks, yeah, ducks. Here they are. It's night time for the ducks right now though. Like, look at them all. Look at all my ducks. Look at all these ducks. They're chilling at night, but they're here. Some of them are named after people in chat. Like, here's Jason. That was a Jason squeak. Here's Shifty Blook. That's Shifty Blook squeak. And then Sunkoi. Down there we have Cthulhu. And then Grobbit. And then George. Is there anyone? Oh, and Anime's over there. Yeah. Oh, we got a pride duck. Cute. Cute. It's me. Hell yeah. Oh dear. Wait, I'm a blob? You're not a blob. I would never call you a blob. All's good here, just super gloomy, waiting for some sun. Oh wait, Ro, you want a duck? Okay, 2 seconds, Ro. Let me get you in the proper duck screen. The screen with all of the ducks. Ro, which duck do you want to be? Let me show you the collection. So any of the ones that don't have names, you can be. So as long as it doesn't have a name underneath it, you can be any of these ducks. And these are all of your options. Ah, dear, you're out of points. No. Wait, what are these ducks? I love ducks. So it's a game that you can play called, what's it called? Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. And we've been naming them after people in chat. I'm 7.9. Oh, you save up for a duck. Well, we're going to be resetting it every month so that everyone has a chance to become a duck. But yes. Ah, dear. So which one do you want to be, Ro? You need to tell me, otherwise I'll randomly pick one. And you'll be stuck to a duck forever. Or at least until December. Ducks! So many ducks! Yeah, we have Shifty as the skeleton duck. I'm just a standard duck. We got Anime as the glowing pink one. Cthulhu is this like crackly gold and black one. We got, oh, the unicorn duck. Where's the unicorn duck gone? Is it on the other page? It is. There we go. We got you, Ro. Is it this one? Yeah, Ro. See on. There we go. Rotation. Oh dear, a duck forever, I'm cool with that. Well, we're going to reset it every month just so everyone has a chance to be a duck. But yes, effectively. Also, is it becoming daytime? Let me just have a look over at the other pool. I know that you're here there you are. Ro. There's Ro. It's just becoming daytime right now. A good duck. Is that a blushing duck? There is an anime duck somewhere. I'm not sure where it is though. That's the chameleon duck. It becomes the duck which it touches. This is the one I'm thinking of. Anime duck. There it is. Sunkoi so glowy. They are the literal sun. Is this the duck you were thinking of? Oh dear. Is there a fire duck? We have Sunkoi is... That duck's just on fire, so there's a duck that sets fire to things, that's Sleeves. Sunkoi is the sun. Sleeves is like a dragon duck. So Sleeves breathes fire. You want that one? You're gonna be blush duck. Oh dear. I don't remember what the cooldown is. Oh, there goes Pride Duck. I know someone is waiting for a specific duck that I don't think has appeared yet. Yeah, that's why some of the ducks are on fire. What's this one? Oh my god, this one's like a sketchbook duck. And it's also on fire because of Sleeves. Oh dear. Cute. Anyway, this is what the duck game is. I hope you guys enjoyed the ducks. Oh, so of course Sunkoi is a sun. We were waiting to find one that was like, you could kind of, I don't know, it felt like Sunkoi. Okay. And that one did. Oh dear. Heck yeah. Duck game. I've been very much enjoying the ducks. They just sit in the background, but if you hear splashing, it's because they're going up and down the slides. Which is so cute. Like, you can just hear little splashes every now and again. That's them going up and down the slides. And honestly, a wonderful addition to the stream. So cute. Oh dear. There we go. I like it a lot. I think it's all, if you want to buy it yourself, I should say I'm not sponsored by them or anything because I have been shouting them out an awful lot. But if you do want to buy it, it's on Steam and I think it's like £1.50, or you can spend like £2.50 and get the expansion ducks, which I think I did, but not necessarily on purpose. So that's either like £1.50 or £2.50. I will say you can't control the ducks. They just float. You don't have any choice. For instance, Sonne is a duck that has just flown into the ocean and I can't see them anymore. Oh dear. But honestly, that kind of makes it fun. The lack of control is nice. Oh dear. And there's some really, really cute duck designs. Like, we didn't have the Pride Duck last session, but now we do. The Pride Duck's cute. I feel like a few people would have gone for the Pride Duck had it appeared last session. What else? The Firefighter Duck is also very, very cute. We didn't have the Firefighter last session. It's just dropping new ducks on us sometimes. And as you can see, like, we still got a lot of ducks to discover. There we go. Quite enjoying it. It's gonna be my most played game if I'm not careful, because if I have it in the background doing every single stream, those hours are gonna add up. But it might become my most played game. But I'm not even too mad about it. It's cute. It's cute. Oh dear. I hope you're doing well, Isacia. Sorry, I don't know if I ever properly greeted you. I think it was just like, Isacia, have you seen our ducks? Worth it. Hell yeah. Get my yearly review. Actually, that's one thing that we might be getting soon, isn't it? We had it last year from Twitch, the yearly review near New Year's, where it tells you like your most watched Twitch channels, your most used emotes, stuff like that, how long you've spent on Twitch. I expect if they're doing that again this year, we might be getting that pretty soon. It was in December, right? I think it was in December. I know some people got it a bit later or earlier than others, but yeah, that's always fun. If I had to guess who's my most watched channel, it might actually be Dem. Even though I think I actively watch Shifty and Bateman more because of time zones, it might be Dem because of lurking. My most watched channels are you and Hassan. Wait, I feel like I recognize that name. Are they a very big streamer? I feel like I recognize it. You have to excuse me, I'm very out of... Go, you... I'm out of the loop. Go, which one did you want to be? There's many options. Who are you going to be, Go? It is Collection. Very big... I think I've heard of him. I think I've seen him on Twitter a couple of times. Cthulhu, welcome on in. I'm not sure I want to see those stats. It's always interesting though. I think my most used emote will be the Be a Woo. If I had to guess, the blush duck. Absolutely. We'll get you to be the blush duck. I didn't want to assume. And good. Oh. There we go. Where's Goat? Is it you? No. Is it you? Yes. There you are. You're with Grobby, Cthulhu, and George. Look at that happy duck face. Let's duck. Heck yeah. Alright. I'll go back to top down. Thank you for picking a duck. Love it. Yeah. Honestly, it's such a nice, just like, there you guys are. And it means that when I go on break, I don't feel so bad because you guys can watch the ducks for a bit. And it's nice and relaxing. It's just a chill vibe. And it means, like, obviously not today because I started in the afternoon, but if I want to quickly eat some lunch while streaming, I can just leave you guys with the ducks for a bit. You could look after my ducks. And it's nice and relaxing. Oh dear. I'm a big fan of it. I know a few people have downloaded it for their streams now, and honestly, would recommend. I'm not sponsored, but I do recommend it. Oh dear. Oh! Splash! There we go. Yeah, you might have quite a few splashes because Goat was at the bottom of the slide. Oh dear. There we go. Yeah, it's honestly just a nice vibe break. Alright, last one for the fives in white. We will have to do this all. I don't remember how far we got with the reds. I know that I did the 8s for the reds and the 1s, and sorry, the 8s and the 3s. And I'm not sure which ones in between I might have finished. I've done a lot of I've done some, but not, at that point I hadn't calculated exactly how many I needed to do, so I was just kind of making them. I'll have to go back and count how many I've made, probably, unfortunately, to like calculate how many more I need to make. The other thing is, at some point I want to change to the darker red, which means I want a darker base, and I don't know when I want to do that yet. It doesn't make so much difference with the others because the differences in colour are a lot less obvious, but with the red it's quite a big one, so I want to make sure the paper underneath is quite close to it. Oh dear. I kind of like that it sometimes sort of rains as well, because then you have like the rain background sound, and I find rain sound very relaxing. Not so much in this house because there's a conservatory and the rain hitting the conservatory is really, really loud. But like generally, rain sounds I find quite relaxing. It's kind of a shame that this house it is so not relaxing. If it's raining and you're near the conservatory, it is so loud. So loud. It is like deafeningly loud. It's like one of those things as well, like the builders have come over a few times and like heard it and just been like, Jesus, the heck? Why is that so loud? I don't know, but it like echoes. Probably because we don't really have a lot of stuff in the house right now. Maybe it won't be quite so bad once we have like furniture all set up and everything. But right now, without furniture, if it rains, downstairs is like being in a cave that's raining. It's very, very loud. It's very difficult to concentrate on anything. Difficult for meetings and stuff like that. Oh dear. Hey, it is what it is. I usually listen to the sound of a fan when I sleep, but it's cold now, so I listen to the sound of the ocean, and that's been relaxing. Ocean sound always makes me need the toilet. Like, I'll listen to it for like 5 minutes and I'll be like, okay, great. Now I need the bathroom again. I don't necessarily find it not relaxing, but probably less relaxing knowing that it's gonna make me need the toilet. And if I'm like tucked into bed and like I'm nice and warm and I'm like settled in, I don't want to have to leave. I do rainstorm sounds. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. This house has kind of put me off rain, but I do like rain as a sound. Oh, dear. It's definitely more into the ASMR category, but I like the sounds of hair brushing. That tends to put me to sleep pretty quickly. Just like it put me on like 2 hours of hair brushing. I'm like, hell yeah. Now I'll fall asleep. Oh, there we go. The sound of water, yeah. I don't really get it too badly with rain, to be honest, but with the ocean, that's one step too close to the water. I love rain. Heck yeah. It's the sound that's on in the iPhone background. Okay. I've only just got a new phone, but it's not an iPhone, but I do kind of wonder if it has any background sounds on it. I definitely haven't checked. I installed the cat game, I installed Pokemon Go, and I've just been living a very happy life with cat game and Pokemon Go. Hell yeah. Oh dear. I think someone on the same like maybe opposite me or something, also has Pokemon Go because we've been constantly fighting for a gym nearby. That happens to be like not too far from the house. It's always either them or me in that gym, but other than that, it's been good. I like the sound of noise-cancelling headphones turned on but not playing anything. Wait, what sound is that? Just silence? Is that just silence? You're dozing as it is. Oh god. Get some sleep if you need to, Violet. Aren't you streaming later today? Yeah, make sure you're nice and energized, because you do very long streams. Oh my god. The ducks. Ah dear, the sound of silence. Ah dear. I don't hate the sound of silence, but I find any noise will then wake me up. So I'm not super keen. It's like, I don't hate it, but also, Oh, speaking of silence, I'm gonna destroy the silence later. Because, you know, we were talking about Terry's Chocolate Orange the other day? Shiny went out and bought me 2 Terry Chocolate Oranges. I'm gonna be slamming them against my desk later. I'm very excited. This one as well, I didn't ask for, but I'm happy to try it. A white chocolate orange. I just imagine it's gonna be really, really sweet. Because this is the one that I'm used to. Yeah. Speaking of making loud noises, loud sudden noises, whack it. Heck yeah. I've never had this one. That's probably the one I'll try first because I haven't had it before. I know the other one's good. Oh dear. I like the ocean. It's really muffled and mixed with white noise. Fair. Fair. God, all the ducks are in like one place and one of them's fallen over. Poor big-headed duck. Oh dear. There we go. They're really good. I love, honestly, Terry's Chocolate Orange is fantastic. And they're normally pretty damn cheap. You can get them near the holidays for like £1 each. I don't know about the white chocolate ones because I haven't seen those in stores before, but the standard ones are normally pretty cheap. Like, not too bad. Thank you for the splash. Thank you. Cute. Oh dear. There we go. Dark chocolate one is the best. See, I don't dislike the dark chocolate one. They do not sell it near us. I know that one for sure. I saw it last year. Did I see it? Yeah, I saw it last year, I think. But I'm not seeing it so far. But maybe they'll get it. We only have very small shops near us. I was genuinely surprised they had the white chocolate one. Because it tends to be we get like the one flavour of things. It's basically like corner shops kind of selection. So nothing particularly out there. Oh dear. Ah, there we go. That being said, I'm happy. I'm glad I get to try it. It does still feel like it might be a bit sweet for me. I don't eat a lot of chocolate in one go anyway, so maybe it'll be fine. Oh dear. They don't sell it, I would cry in the shop. I would just go into my local corner shop and cry. I kind of want to, you know, I've only recently moved into this neighborhood, you know. I don't want to immediately put everybody off me, especially since I don't leave the house that often. If the few times I do, I'm just like wailing in public. I feel like it might get me a bit of a reputation. Oh dear. Go. Snip, snip, and last one. Oh, yeah, that is 180 size 5s done. Didn't take so long. Not even 2 hours. All right. On to the size 6s. I will need a new envelope for this one, which I have here. Nice. I thought I put a spare one to one side. This will be 6, but specifically white. We will also later have beige. I do already have red. I think it's that one, that one. Yeah, the extra lines are not going to make this easy, but that's okay. I think I can work it out. I really need to find my scissor sharpeners at some point. I thought I would have had them with my scissors, but apparently not. Apparently I packed them somewhere else. I will find everything eventually. I think it took a few months in the last house as well, and then we were only moving from renting to renting, so I'm not going to go too hard on myself. I'll find them eventually. Cute. The fire one was spurting Warwick leaves. Very cute. Ah, dear. I will say I do like dark chocolate and orange generally as a flavour. Dark chocolate orange and dark chocolate and mint. I quite like. I like those flavor combos. Again, they're normally ones I have near Christmas, to be fair. Maybe that's why I like it. Sometimes I'm not sure how much I like something or just how much I like Christmas. And so it's like, I must like it because it's near Christmas. And it doesn't have so much to do with the taste, it just has everything to do with like the memories. I just like it because it's Christmassy. Because I think I'm like that with candy canes. Candy canes I remember loving. But then every time I have one, I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I think I just love it because it reminds me of Christmas. Oh dear. I want to get, I don't know what you guys call it. Christmas is also one of those holidays where you kind of realize as an adult that everyone does kind of different things, and then you have names for things that aren't actually really Christmas traditions. So like, for instance, we as a family would put small presents on the tree. So like if a present is physically small, not that it's like necessarily like a cheap present, but if it's like a physically small present, it goes on the tree and we call it a tree present, and we don't open it until much later in the day. So like in the morning, maybe you open all the presents underneath the tree and you get all that kind of stuff done. You have your Sunday lunch, Christmas lunch or whatever. And then you have a nap, or you play with your toys or whatever, like have a nice time. And then you have afternoon tea. And after or during the afternoon tea, then you open the tree presents. And we always did that, and that's kind of like, I guess, our Christmas tradition, and I really enjoyed that. But then you speak to other people who are like, what? What if like your best present is one on the tree? And it's like, well, then you get it later. That's a tree present. And it's like something you bring with you, and now I'm in other family, because obviously you're the Shinies family, who do very different things, and it's like, but what about tree presents? what about putting the presents onto the tree and just not opening them? Because like, we've had that since I was tiny, and so I remember being like a really small child and like waiting until later in the day to do that, and we did that every year. It was really nice. Whereas I will say, actually, I do like some of the Shiny family traditions as well. They every single year have given us, on Christmas Eve, you get like a present, and it's always pajamas. So you get like your Christmas Eve pajama present so that you have pajamas to wear on Christmas Day. And I think that's a really cute tradition as well. So like, that kind of threw me the first year, where it was like, what's this? And they're like, that's your Christmas Eve present. And I'm like, what do you mean that's my Christmas Eve present? But it's pajamas, and everyone in the family gets pajamas on Christmas Eve. And then we all wear them on Christmas Day. And like, honestly, I kind of like that. I think that's lovely. Oh dear, that must be a Welsh thing, as the only other Welsh friend I have does the same. What, the Christmas Eve pajamas? I think it's lovely though. It means every single year I've had like fresh, fluffy, new pajamas on Christmas Day, and I wear them like on the whole of Christmas Day. We're just wearing pajamas. It's great. I love it. I think it's a wonderful tradition. I do like hearing other people's traditions though. Like, what kind of things do you do on Christmas that might be like more family specific, or even like regional culture specific? Oh dear, I think it's really nice. PJ's, it was brilliant. She included like kid in it last year, and I loved it. Not a Welsh thing, it's just a super common tradition. Yeah, I'd never heard of it. Like, before leaving home, it was one I'd never heard of before. Like, and again, it's only when I started dating Shiny that it was like, oh, you have a present early and it's always pajamas? Okay. But it's really, really nice. I think it's a lovely tradition. Honestly, it makes a lot more sense than tree presents. Oh dear. Not that I dislike tree presents. I think tree presents is fantastic, and that's my tradition. But I I do think that the pajama one makes a bit more sense. Oh dear. I don't know, we don't really have any traditions. Okay, fair enough. We would kind of do, well, I say we did the same thing every year, but it would be a little different. Either we'd have it at our house or our grandparents, who lived opposite us's house, so like it wasn't difficult to coordinate. We'd just cross the road. And we'd open the presents at one house, but then we'd have lunch at the other. So like, if we opened all the presents at our house, we'd go have lunch at my grandparents', or if we opened all the presents over there, we'd go have lunch at ours. And then they'd alternate, so that someone made Christmas dinner was different every year, which I don't think it's so much a tradition as much as it is just, it's nice to have a year off. Oh dear. I mean, when I moved out, I would say that it's not really a tradition right now, but it kind of is. It is whenever I'm physically able. I like to throw a really big Christmas dinner for all of my friends. Not on Christmas Day, but around Christmas Day sometime. Where I like cook for like 15, 20 people. And we have everyone around and I make everyone a Christmas dinner. And I've always really enjoyed that. I like cooking for large amounts of people. And people, the only thing you have to bring is bring your own dessert kind of thing. So that we have like 20 desserts. And we play board games and watch stupid stuff. And that's been a really fun tradition. I think because most of us don't have like our own families yet. Like we have our like parents and stuff, but we don't have like kids or anything like that. It's been a fun tradition and I have enjoyed it. And I would like to really keep doing that one. It'll be difficult this year, and honestly it's been difficult because of the pandemic as well. But before that I'd do it every year. And I would like to get back to doing that soon, but it probably won't be this year since the house is in kind of a state. Maybe next year. When I was a kid, my sister was younger than me, so we'd all sit in the living room and she'd go around the tree picking. Yes, we did that as well. The youngest would pick the presents. Yeah, we did the same thing. Oh dear. Oh, it was cute. We'd go one by one and they'd pick a present under the tree. Sometimes I did it as well. We'd pick a present under the tree and you'd give it to whoever it was for and then you'd watch them open it. And we did that too. I loved it. I really enjoyed that one. The tradition was me and my sibling would see who could wake up the parents the earliest. It's such a mean one. But also like I can definitely see it. We would be told that we were like, because we would be very excited for Christmas Day. Like, you can't come into the bedroom until at least this time. And so we'd be waiting. But normally me and my sisters would just be like hovering outside, waiting for that time to go, and then poof, as soon as. And I think my parents knew as well. Like, they were definitely awake. Just like, right, I got 5 more minutes. I'll keep them waiting for 5 more minutes. Oh dear. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Ah dear. There we go. Yeah. For me, food's become like a much bigger part of Christmas. Gifts are like nice, but definitely food has been a bigger thing. I like making Christmas dinner. Last year I think you guys might have noticed, I made 3 Christmas dinners last year. It was quite an intense year for Christmas dinners, but I had a really nice time making my Christmas. Oh, did I make 4? It was 3 or 4 Christmas dinners. I think I made 3 entirely, and then I helped out with a 4th. The 3.5 Christmas dinners I made last year. It was quite a lot. We bought all of the stuff for it. Like we decided to go for frozen turkey because it was easier. Except, oh wait, was that last year? That was the year before. Last year it was fine. We got our frozen turkeys. The year before we tried to get a frozen turkey because at that point we were in lockdown, right? So we couldn't have it with our families, and we ordered just like a frozen turkey for 2 kind of joint, like really small, and they ran out. And they replaced it with a turkey for like, it was either 12 or 16 people. And I had like no notice. And it was like, oh God, that's a big turkey for 2 people. Like, because it wasn't like a turkey joint, it was an entire turkey. I was not ready. And like, we couldn't have anyone come over and take any of the turkey off us because it was locked down. So we just kind of had to live with this massive turkey. And like, listen, it was very delicious and very festive, but I was not prepared to make an entire turkey for 2 people. Oh dear. It was Christmas dinner. My mum hated cooking roast, so we'd tell her that we wanted in the month previous, and she'd cook a meal out of it and have small portions. Wait, that's really cute. Christmas dinner was your favourite meals. That's a really nice idea as well, especially if you don't like making the roasts. Oh my god, you'd had turkey for weeks. We did. We had turkey soup. We had turkey stew. We had casseroles. Turkey sandwiches. We had a lot of turkey sandwiches. It was a lot. It was so much turkey. Oh my god. But like, there was nothing we could do. We couldn't give it to anyone. We were in lockdown. No one wanted our lockdown turkey. And yeah, last year we ordered ahead of time because we were like, if they do run out, we want to make sure we've got enough. because I was doing several dinners. So there was like the one for me and Shiny, but then we also had family coming in 2 different times because not everyone could come at once. So one dinner was for like 10 people, which was the bigger one, and then there was the one for 4 people, and then just one for me and Shiny. So we needed 3 different joints of meat. So except on the big one we had 4 different joints of meat, because on the big one some of the kids didn't like turkey, so we had beef as well. I was like trying to remember back to it, like, no, there was more meat than that. Next year it will be beef. Yeah, we had beef. Beef is not one that I traditionally have had for Christmas, but again, now that there's family that's a bit pickier and don't like certain foods, and also family that can't eat certain foods, we've had to like change things a bit, which has been fine, honestly. And the beef was nice as far as, I can't really eat beef, but it was nice to have, I don't know, 2 smaller joints rather than one really, really big joint. That was nice. Because otherwise the turkeys to cook for like 10 people are quite big. It was nice to have that be a bit smaller. Ah, dear. One day I would like to do something like goose, but I'm always a bit nervous. It's more expensive, but I like the idea of doing a goose, and everyone that I know that's done goose for Christmas is like, yeah, it's really good. One day. I don't like turkey, too dry. I'm gonna do duck this year. That's another one. It's like, if it's just me and Shiny, a duck will do. Nice fatty bird. If it's a few other people, goose maybe. Oh dear. I'd like to. It makes me a bit nervous because it's not one I've cooked before, but I also don't think that I'm a bad cook. I'm, as much as some of my mods would have you believe that I can't cook, I think I'm alright. You finally persuaded your mum to let you cook? She's not a good cook. I cannot express this enough. One year said, I thought no one would, oh my god. Oh no. Oh, I hope you enjoy cooking it then. Obviously it's a lot of timings, but like, I don't know, I find a lot of joy in cooking Christmas meal. And especially if you're serving it to like your loved ones, it's nice. It's a nice family activity. I'm worried about cooking duck or something and ruining it. Yeah, like when it's more expensive things, you're just like, oh god, what if I heck it up? And goose is more expensive and duck is more expensive. If it's just for me and Shiny, I don't care too much. But if it's for like all of his family and all of my family, they are very good cooks. Like that is one thing which I've been very lucky from a young age. My family are excellent cooks. They cook every single day, basically, at least once. And they always have, and they enjoy cooking, so they do a lot of it. So I'm always nervous because I am not that good. I am very much a serviceable cook. I make good food, hearty food, and within people's tolerances, but I would not put myself as like an excellent chef or something. So cooking for them always makes me a little nervous that it's gonna like not be to their standard, but they've always been really nice. And like, I know some things aren't perfect sometimes, but they've never said, not quite as bad as raw, but like, they've not been too mean. I'm worried about cooking duck or something and ruining it, yeah. All the talk of Xmas dinner reminds me I had the past to endure my ex terrible cooking. Yeah. I've been very fortunate. I've eaten a lot of good food. It's really what grew me into being a foodie in the first place. Because otherwise, I have a lot of food intolerances, so there's a lot of things I can't eat. But like, I think often people, especially if you have that as like a kid, like you do get put off food a lot because there's so many foods you can't eat. Whereas my family very much took it as, oh, she can't eat any of these things? Okay, time to get creative with recipes, and it means that I really appreciate food. And that's why we talk about food so much, because I really like it. Because my dad's the best, he's a professional level good cook, yeah! This is the thing, is like whenever I go home and they'll always ask me if there's any meals like I want to eat, and it's like, it's so nice. Like, yes, I want this, 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 and this, and I also want all of the recipes, please, so that one day I can do it that well. Oh dear, I remember, I will always remember this as being like, it was such a them thing to do, but also like, as a student, it's like you don't always necessarily know what to do with this. They made like a really, really big batch of proper stock, and they were like, we got some extra, we'll send them to Jelly when she goes back to uni. And so I went back to uni with all these bottles of stock in like Oasis bottles, but like no recipes that require really, really nice stock. And I just stare at them and be like, nothing I can make is good enough for this stock. They've given me all of this stock. And like, it's not that I don't use stock, but like that's good stuff. That's like the nice stuff. And I never had a recipe good enough for them. And I think I eventually ended up giving it to my housemates because I couldn't bear the thought of not making something nice with it. But I was also a university student. I was like, no, it's too much pressure, I can't do it. Not to mention here, my dad and my brother left at 11 a.m. to go to the pub, leave my mum's cooking Xmas dinner, came back drunkish, eat too much food and then fall asleep on dinner watching, oh god. Yeah, we don't do sports on Christmas Day. Sports other days of the year, sure. Christmas Day, no. A good soup or pasta base. But this is the thing. At that point, I did cook. I cooked when I left home, but I cooked mainly very simple recipes, and none of them felt good enough for, like, this stock. So I just left it. I was too nervous. Oh dear. I got into cooking only after I started seeing my partner, and he's really good at cooking, and it rubbed off on me. Hell yeah. Honestly, being able to eat nice food every day, I feel like if I'm having like a rough time, like whether it be because of my stomach or, you know, just having lots of migraines or just generally like not having good mental health time, eating good food has always been such a like good thing for me. Like I'm not gonna say it necessarily cures anything, but it always makes me feel so much better. If I know at the end of the day, like I've got like a really nice dinner, I'm like, hell yeah. I feel a lot better about it. It's honestly been nice to find as many other foodies as well, because we do talk about food a lot on this channel, and it's been lovely. Like, we've met so many foodies. I am definitely not the biggest foodie in my household. I know who it is. They also probably know who they are. I'm not the biggest foodie, but I am glad that all of us have kind of ended up just being food enthusiasts. Food can be love language. Oh, absolutely. If someone cooks me food, I'm like, oh dear, it's only my dad's love language. Heck yeah. Honestly, being cooked like a really nice meal. And like I feel that again from my parents when I go home and they ask me what I want to eat. And I nearly always say the same few things because they just have some really good recipes. Their fish pie, it's just so good. It's just so good. I do know what they do, and there's a lot of effort. But every time I go back, I want their fish pie. Every single time. That is on. Oh, heck yeah. I hope that it goes well. Oh, dear. We're just talking about food. We're talking about food. Again, listen, I know it's a common subject here, but I'm passionate about food. Trying to make bigger bin bags so it doesn't get black dye everywhere. Heck yeah. Safety first. Oh, dear. Yeah, I think one thing my family particularly have enjoyed and that has kind of rubbed off on me, I guess, a bit of background, I like soft foods. Anything soft, anything smooth, soups, stews, things that cook for a really long time. That's my vibe. Those are the foods that I like, because I do have a lot of stomach problems, and my stomach doesn't necessarily digest chunks of food very well, so anything smooth is like... And... oh my god, we've very much got into curry, because you can cook curry for a hell of a long time, and everything by the end of it is kind of soft. Like, obviously different levels of soft, but it's all soft, and a vegetable curry, I think it will always be one of my favourites. I love it. I love it so much. A nice vegetable curry. I've actually got 3 vegetable curries downstairs right now, and I love them. I love it. I love soup as well. I also love curry soup, which, a nice mixture. Spicy soup for the winter. Very nice. They're getting food later? Heck yeah! I hope you enjoy your food. Do you know what you're getting, or is it going to be a surprise? Did I make a really good chicken? Oh, a lentil stew? Heck yeah. We've got a couple of lentil recipes. I never used to be very fussed on lentils, to be quite honest. I was like very meh on them until I found a few recipes that I enjoyed, and now I'm very pro lentil. I also like them because they're cheap. Then you can buy a lot of lentils, very cheap, and I'm a fan of that. Yeah, I was always kind of put off them. I think it's because I watched the young ones when I was young, and like the lentils that they make are like god awful, and so I kind of just associated lentils with that. But then yeah, no, actually cooking with lentils are pretty damn good. Oh, you have no idea it's going to be a surprise? Oh, I hope you enjoy it then. I like a good surprise dinner. Oh dear. I get them every now and again. Not too often. Also, I'm getting hungry because we're talking about food, but it's absolutely not food time. I had lunch like 3 hours ago. Now it's not the time for dinner. Ah, dear. Although I do have a nice dinner, so... Again, I've got my vegetable curry, which I'm very looking forward to eating. That being said, oh my god, okay, wait. Trying to find recipes for good vegetable curry, though, is... I don't know what anyone else's experience with it is. We have had some disgusting meals. Because, like, there's only been 1 or 2 meals where I've actually refused to eat it. If something's bland, I will eat it. It's not my favourite, and I won't make it again, but I'm not going to throw it away. I can think of one meal in particular we did have to throw away because it was so bad. But vegetable curry recipes on the internet, they're like, put in half a teaspoon of spice. That's enough. And it's like, what? What? No, surely not. Surely not a half a teaspoon of spice. I have found one that I like, but I can't find the base that I used before. Because the base that I used before was fantastic, and then I got a new one, it was disgusting. Not keen. Ah dear. Food? Fellow Jello, welcome on in. Yes, it is food. I'll send you some good recipes. Thank you! Actually, you can either send them to me directly, which you're more than welcome to. You're also more than welcome to put them in the food channel in the Discord, because I know we have quite a few foodies here who would probably eat that up. Mainly the mod team. The mod team will be like, food? We love food. You like aubergine? Don't like aubergine if it's... I like it in things. I don't like stuffed aubergine, you know? I like aubergine in a stew, or in something else, or in a risotto, or in a curry, but not just an aubergine. I think it's a bit bitter for me. Ah, dear. Why? How much do you put in? The curries that I've had, it's like... I actually put it all into a cup. So like there'd be spices that you want to toast off earlier and spices that you want to toast off later. So like we'll normally have, I think like the vegetable curry has 3 cups of spices that get added at different points. Most of the cups are like yay full. I will say I do bulk make. So like I'm making for like 8 to 10 meals because you can freeze it. But yeah, you're looking at like a half cup of spice by the end. It's like half a teaspoon is nope. Like half a cup. Oh dear. Again, for a larger portion size, we do make it in vats, but yeah, it is definitely not that. So whenever I see a recipe that's like really light on spices, these days I do avoid them. If it's curry specifically, I'm like, this is gonna taste like bloody nothing. Maybe that's just me banging in everything, especially curry. Yeah, this is the thing. It's like I like it in things. I just don't like a stuffed one. That's the only time that I think I've disliked it, because I did like it battered and deep fried. I think it was like vegetable tempura, but it was predominantly aubergine. That was fantastic. But I don't like it, yeah, just on its own. Oh, I also don't like ratatouille. I've tried it a few times. I just don't know what it is. Cannot get behind ratatouille. It looks so good in that movie, but then when I've tried eating it, I'm just like, yeah, you know what? This wasn't made for me. I don't know why, but I just really do not like ratatouille. Have you covered it in salt and in coriander and left it for 30 minutes? Well, maybe that's what I don't like, because I really don't like coriander. I'm one of the people that think coriander tastes like soap, and so I don't tend to add it to my meals. I'll do dried coriander in a spice mix, but I won't add like fresh over the top. Ah dear. Aubergine tempura, so it is. I love aubergine tempura. That's fantastic. Yeah, I really like that one. It's just so soft and nice and crunchy. It's because Ratatouille in the movie isn't Ratatouille. Well then that would be where the lies are. I will say I didn't use like the movie as the recipe. I've used other things, but I don't know. I really want to like ratatouille because the vegetables that go into it are like genuinely pretty cheap and you can make large portions. So like I want to like it because I feel like it'd be a nice cheap meal to be able to make in bulk. But I can't like it, and I don't know why. I'm normally pretty open with food. Excuse me, but like I can't get behind that one. It's Tian. Okay, is that what they're making? They just called it ratatouille. It's got a catchy name, to be fair. So you don't like the coriander and garlic naan breads you buy? What? Oh, like you, like just generally you, or like me personally? Because we very rarely buy naan bread. We we would get it all the time in bread box. I'll be honest. We bought them once or twice. It's pretty rare for us to buy a naan bread. And if we do, you know what we get? Peshwari. we're a sweet naan bread household. I like keema naan, but again, it doesn't agree with me as much as it used to. But I do like keema naan. But I don't like keema naan from like Tesco's. I don't know. I don't like Peshwari from Tesco's either. Sorry, Tesco's. Your naan breads kind of suck. Or is it Co-op? I can't remember. It's Tesco's or it's Co-op. One of them, their Peshwari is bleh, and their keema is meh. Oh dear. Said like a coriander. I'm probably not. It's not my go-to, so I couldn't really tell you. My go-to is Peshwari. Indian lace does mango. Yes, yeah, I'd love that. I'd be all over that. I just love a sweet naan bread. So good. Like, don't get me wrong, I love garlic bread, but like with curry, I just love that sweetness. There's already a lot of garlic in curries. I kind of go for Peshwari. I will say I'm not generally as keen on the cheese naan breads. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just haven't had a good one. Never really liked the cheesy naan breads. Oh, had a cheese one from a curry house before. Don't hate, but the only curry I like is korma. That's fine. Listen, you gotta eat what you enjoy. If you only enjoy korma, there's nothing wrong with that. You like, eat what you like. Ah dear. I'm trying to think if there's any curries I don't particularly like. I will say about my spice tolerance level is like a Rosella, and I wouldn't normally go higher than that. A Rosella or a Jalfrezi. So I'm not someone who's chugging Vindaloo. Oh dear. I can handle some spice. I get my nose runs. We tried Pasanda. Oh yeah, you probably would like a Pasanda. As long as you're okay with almonds, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of almond in Pasanda. But other than that, yeah, you'd probably love it. You can't taste it though, it's just creamy. It's just creamy. I love cheese, hate cheese means I think they just don't go together. Oh, you love cheese, hate cheese, nads. I missed the nads. I love cheese and I hate cheese. Complicated emotions. Yeah, I think I'm the same. It's like I just don't particularly like a cheesy naan. Cheese in general I do like. I told my customer at work that's not curry, that's yogurt. People get very elitist with spice though. Like, how much spice can you handle if you can only handle a korma? I think if you're willing to try other things but you don't like them, at the end of the day that's your own personal choice and you have to eat what you like. Ah dear. If you only like korma, if that's the maybe there'll be some similar ones like what Amazonia said. Pasanda is very similar. I do like a pasanda. Maybe even butter chicken, but then some places that's a little bit spicier, I suppose. Ah, yeah, that's fine. His naan is cheesy. God damn it, lesbians. Oh dear, no one's naan is cheesy. Ah dear. Yeah, you gotta eat what you like. Wow. I like most things. Ratatouille, not my thing. But most other things I like. Oh, undercooked fried eggs. I dislike that with a passion. When fried eggs have like big globs of white not cooked, I do not like that. Please cook my entire egg white. I do not like it when there's globby white going around. Oh, is there anything else I really don't like? I'm not super fussed on mushrooms, but I don't mind when they're in things. I just don't like them on their own. Snotty eggs, yeah, snotty eggs. Do not like a snotty egg. But then by the same, I don't like overcooked scrambled eggs. I'm very picky. Like, you make them right. Not overcooked, not undercooked, please. Good job, Automod. I'm gonna have to allow this, and it's gonna look really odd. Don't worry about it. I can only eat eggs if they're stupid overcooked. You don't like eggs. Hey, if you don't like eggs, don't eat. Yeah, that's fair. Again, not eating what you don't like is fair. And if there's someone nearby who likes eggs like myself, I'd eat your eggs.
TJ!
TJ! Oh dear. Oh my god, Danny, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Oh dear. Oh. Yeah, white's not an egg, it's nasty. It is nasty. Can you guys see the things that I'm adding as permitted terms? I don't know if you can see them or if it's hidden to you. Why is my snotty egg modded but not the other person's? No, it's not the snotty egg. I had to permit the term white is nasty. Because it took when you said the white is nasty and was like, this might be racially or ethically offensive. And I can kind of see why in some circumstances that might have been the case, but we were talking about eggs. That's why I was wondering if you can see when I permit the terms, because in my chat I can see a crafty jellyfish added the permitted term white is nasty. I'm like, can anybody see it? Because no one's commenting on that. And I feel like that's something people would comment on. Oh dear. Said egg instead of just white. You're fine. And Heavy, thank you for smashing eggs. Oh dear. Thing is, my mods are gonna see that later and be like, Jelly, are you okay? What happened? Because obviously there's no egg context. We can't see it. Yeah, that's a shame. I kind of wish you could see when we permit things like that. I really enjoy it. I wonder, can somebody call me a fool really quickly in chat? Do not worry, it might just not let it. Just tell me like you're like Jelly is a fool or something like that. Because fool used to be modded every single time on my stream, and they'd be like, and we used to have to permit it quite often. I don't know why so many people were saying fool in my chat, but I remember that being one of the first things I had to permit and being like, what? Oh dear, Jelly's a fool. Damn it, it didn't work. You're a fool, Jelly. You're right. Maybe I just wanted to be degraded on stream. Thanks anyway, guys. Oh dear. You gotta go and actually do work. Oh, bless you. Good luck, Amazonia. Take care. If you guys haven't met Amazonia before, they are the world champion in cosplay right now. They were the UK representative and they won the championships last month. They do stream on their own channel sometimes when they have the time, so I would definitely recommend, if you enjoy cosplay, going and checking out their own channel, because obviously they are literally one of the best in the craft. Ah, dear. No, thanks everyone for calling me before I got me fed into your degradation kink. You're all too easy. You just have to ask you all to call me a fool for scientific purposes, and you do it immediately. Thanks, guys. Oh dear. Nah, I'm joking. I didn't automod it though. It used to. But then I guess it's been 2.5 years. Probably many things have changed over the last 2.5 years. Oh dear. Right, we had 3 16s on the last one. I might start just keeping track because I put 1, 2, 3. Because otherwise I'm gonna get lost. Excuse me. Not a dippy egg person, too messy. I like a soft boiled egg, but yeah, I am picky. Like, I don't want there to be lots of sloppy white in there. So I like boiled egg or soft boiled egg specifically. But yeah, I am not if it's not cooked enough. Oh, Vile, thank you for the hic. Do I wake you up when I hiccup? I'm so sorry. If I wake you up when I hiccup, I will try and hiccup further away from the mic. I mean, I will say I'm not leaning into the mic, but like I could definitely go over here somewhere. Oh dear. Yeah, I do like soft-boiled eggs, just, again, a little picky. I don't really like egg on pizza so much. Not that I've seen it very often, but it's not my favourite. Again, it's very messy egg on pizza. Oh dear. Like when they put like an egg in the middle of your pizza and then you're kind of still trying to pick it up. That's not my favourite. I do like potato on pizza though, that's good. It's very good. I woke up just in time for that. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's a way to make a firm egg white and runny yolk, but I can't do it. I like hard-boiled eggs best, so that's fair. And that way you don't have the iffiness of like, will it be good, will it not be good? Egg on pizza never knows the thing. Yeah, it is. You can get like tomato and cheese pizzas with like a big egg in the middle, like almost like a fried egg in the pizza. And it's not my favorite, but it's not bad either. when we went out, unfortunately the restaurant doesn't exist anymore, but we went there and they did like a fusion Korean food. So it'd be like Korean with other influences. And one of them was like a Korean pizza, which had like a fried egg in the middle, and it was very spicy, but it was really good. And like, I will say the egg in that scenario wasn't bad actually, because it did mellow the pizza out a bit, but it's just so messy. It's just so messy. Dear Lulupad, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We're doing more prep today. We did prep yesterday and we're doing more prep now. Where did you get them from? A restaurant. Restaurants. But again, I'm not going to dox myself by saying the restaurants that were nearby me. But restaurants. Like, not like Domino's. Like proper, you go sit in kind of restaurants. Like I said, we're foodies. We can't do it as often anymore because obviously health. But generally, it was like something we used to do at least a few times a month. We'd find a restaurant that we hadn't been to before and we'd both go there. Like me and Shani. It's basically the only type of date that we ever really do, is because we both really enjoy food. So it's like, okay, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to try a new restaurant? Okay. Any places been popping recently? There's one? Okay, let's go there then. And that's what we do. And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, food dates, 10 out of 10. It's just really nice to experience a new place with someone. I've always enjoyed it. Most of my childhood, I ate overcooked eggs. My dad would boil them for 4. Wait, what even is that? Like, that's so long. Who does that? Would you like more Domino's or Pizza Hut? Well, the Pizza Huts near us, like for the last few places we've lived, have all had like a 1 or 2 star hygiene rating. So we've never eaten at them because they have a 1 or 2 star hygiene rating. So I'd have to go for Domino's just based on the fact that I don't trust Pizza Hut. Like, for some reason, all the Pizza Huts near us just do not clean. And they're constantly going between like 1 and 2 stars. And genuinely, there are some that I am just like, how have they not shut down at this point? Because I don't think you're meant to have a 1 star for that long. And I know one of them's had like a 1 star for nearly a year. And it's like, that's a long time for a 1 star on the hygiene rating. I didn't realize that was allowed. So yeah, just by process of elimination, it'll have to be Domino's, I'm afraid. Oh dear. I will say the Domino's pizza is good. They do offer vegan cheese now, finally. I will say the vegan cheese is not very good once the pizza goes cold, so if you're an enjoyer of cold pizza, you might not like the vegan cheese. But if you don't have any choices, it's pretty good. Also, Doctor, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We're doing some prep work at the moment. Getting all of our prep done for making lots and lots of petals. I think the petal count might have gone up a little bit since you were last in though, because it is at 147. And next week it's going to go up a load because we've done so much prep for things that we don't have to worry about getting things cut out or anything like that. We can just focus on getting petals finished. So yeah, pretty good. Oh dear. And cut that down there. These should all be size 6s. We've already done 3, so this will get us to 7. Again, we need 20 rows of size 6, so we do need quite a few more, but that's okay, that's okay. We're actually making very good time. What was it, like 2.5 hours? And we've done 180 for size 5s, and then for size 6s, so far we've only done 3. We'll have to get a few more done of that. Listen, we might get like 360 done in one day. It's not bad at all. That's a lot of bits cut out. And yesterday we cut out loads as well. So honestly, we've been really productive recently. Even if it's all prep work, it's all stuff that needs to be done. And yeah, I do need to video it at some point so I can make like a little, I wanna try making it TikTok. Hello, fellow kids. I would like to try and make a TikTok of me doing this. Of like cutting out all of the pieces and then like, you know, sticking them to the wires, putting the thread around them and showing the finished petals. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but I would like to do that. Thankfully, I got hundreds of petals to make, so honestly I could pick any of them. Ah, dear. then maybe I'll actually link my TikTok at places, because I'll have made a TikTok. I haven't just taken my name. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how TikTok works right now. I would like to maybe try and get a bit more used to it, but I've never really spent very much time on it because my phone would never have been able to handle TikTok. And now that I do have a phone that can handle it, I feel kind of out of my depth on it. I don't really know how to do things or like what you're meant to be doing with music or edits and stuff like that, but I'd like to get good at it. I want to get good at it. I want to make little snippets of the work that I've put into the costume. So I think that'd be really nice. I can look back at it and be like, hell yeah, I made 5,000 of those. It'll be like a nice memory. Did I hear that right? I'm not going to probably be very big on TikTok because I can't imagine uploading anything very often. It's just something I would like to try. I'd like to try making a TikTok. Technically I have made one, but it's just because like I wanted to make sure my account didn't get deleted while I waited to get a phone, and I did that like 2 years ago. So but yeah, that's just so that my account doesn't get deleted so that I can keep my name. Oh, Jesus! Epi! What the heck? That's very heckin' kind of you. You don't have to do that, but thank you very much. Who'd got them? It was Lucky, Gobsheet, Folk, Bottom Bullion Forge. Jesus, thank you so much, Epi. Also, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Oh dear, it's your birthday in 3 hours, Doctor. Heck. Thank you so much. That's very heckin' sweet of you. What gives? Huh? What gives? It jump scared me too. It's been so chill and relaxed and like quiet that I was not quite ready for a horn. The other thing is, it's like a small thing. The horns get louder. It's a louder horn than the regular horn, the one that's on the alerts. So they do get a bit louder than the standard ones. Even if you're used to the standard horn, the alert horns can still get you. It's because I only had one sound, so I was like, I'll just make them louder and louder and louder. Oh dear. Heck. Oh, thank you so much. Jesus. Want to share some love? Oh, well, thank you, Epi. It's very heckin' kind of you. I hope you're doing well, by the way. We've been making prep, so we've done 180 for the size 5s, and we're working on size 6s at the moment, and we've just cut out a few more rows. I'm aiming to get 180 at least done of the size 6s as well, but we'll see because they do take a lot longer to cut out. A lot slower because they're getting bigger and bigger. There we go. Sploosh. All the ducks are in one place. Oh wait, oh no, that's not that one. I thought that was gonna be the Queen duck. Queen has a duck they really want, but I can't. Oh, there's a glowing duck now. Oh, that would have been good for Sunkoi as well. Let's have a quick look. None of these quite look like the Queen duck. Queen wanted a very specific, like, chef duck, and none of these look like the chef duck. That's okay though. There they are. The reds are working well. Heck yeah! I'm glad to hear it. Oh, there we go. Wow. Right, back to the other side. Kill that done. We have definitely had some new ducks. I can see a submarine duck that's causing havoc, but that's alright. Havoc causing submarine duck. And also there's a duck with a plant pot on its head, which is very cute. Oh dear. Oh. Slowly but surely we are gathering all the ducks in the background. It's probably very confusing because you can't see any of the ducks, but I can see the ducks. I know that they're there, really. There we go. Snip that up. Gonna have to clean my scissors again. I did clean them after stream yesterday because they were getting a little bit stuck on things and causing like a few little things that I didn't quite like. But honestly, it's like, even though I'm getting pretty clean snips, I think because it's going through double-sided sticky tape, it's still getting a bit messy. Also, I didn't go the whole way along. I must have gotten distracted by ducks. There we go, I'll go the whole way along. And then snip them all out at once. Dear. There we go. Nice. Beep, bop, bop, bop. I'm really hoping, I haven't heard the doorbell go off. The doorbell isn't in this room anymore because Shiny's feeling a lot better, thankfully. But I'm really hoping it does go off and I get all of my wire, and then tomorrow I can come into stream and we can get them all wired up, and then yeah, maybe Sunday we could even start threading them by, which if I count that as next week as just like an extra day, it could be super productive. I mean, I guess even if I can't stream on Sunday, I can still do stuff. I'm sorry for making you all jump. It's all right. We were just having like, you know, one of those like chill zen moments. So I think it caught everyone a bit by surprise. Oh dear. Maybe talking about how do you like your eggs. Whites fully cooked, runny yolk I think is pretty good. And if it's scrambled, not overcooked. Can't do overcooked scrambled eggs. I do like ordering it though. Dear. I dream I was 5'4". Scary. What's so scary about being 5'4", huh? Huh? Scorpions. What's so scary about that? Oh, I'd love to know. What's so scary about being 5'4"? The horror. I'm not even 5'4", I'm 5'6". But I will still take it personally. It's within my wheelhouse of height. Oh dear. I think that is the average height in Wales. I could be wrong. I was just thinking, where did the rest of my height go? True. Maybe you know like when cells split and create clones of each other? Maybe you split, and now there's another you out there who is also 5'4", because when you split, you lost some of your overall mass. So now there's two of you. There's a secret you going around. That would be quite spooky. My homunculi! Maybe? I like the idea that's what it is. Yeah, sure, your homunculi, yeah. Excuse me, sorry. It's split apart from you, and now there's another you. Oh no. And it's spreading rumors about you that aren't true. I'm literally 6 foot, just not quite. Heck yeah. Oh no, you're nearly 6 foot, just not quite. Heck yeah. So I guess if you split apart, would you both go down to 3 foot? Maybe. I feel like that could work though. Oh dear. I awakened and fell asleep again. This time I had a dream where it was me and my homies and we were laughing about the 5'4" dream. Again, I bet you are laughing, but then secretly there's this another you going around, pretending to be you and making people think terrible things about you because it's like a clone, like an evil clone. Like playing pranks on people and doing crimes, but with your face. And then because you don't know it, you're going to be going out in public and no one's going to know that there's a secret you going around, playing pranks and doing crimes. Terrifying. Those are just Twin Peaks season 3, is it? I'm sorry, I don't watch television, but I will take your word for it. Hell yeah. Look at me. I could write a television show. Granted, the television show already exists, but I could have written it. Oh dear. Yeah. Get all of them in there. Get in there. Get in there. I think I might have to eat some of one of my chocolate oranges because talking about food so much has got me. I will try the white one though because I haven't had this before. I don't know how familiar people outside of the UK are with these. These are Terry chocolate oranges. So they're like... It's going to be loud in a second. Heads up. Heads up for a loud noise warning. This is a Terry's chocolate orange. They look like this. They're normally not white. They're normally like milk chocolate. But like you can't get into them because the segments are all like fused together. So you're meant to just... And then it'll be open. And that's how you open your Terry's chocolate orange. And look at that. All the segments come apart. Heck yeah. And it's like an orange in there also. Made out of chocolate. Does this taste any different? Oh, it's a bit sweeter. That's nice. That's just like a slightly sweeter cherry chocolate orange. There we go. Blackened orange. It was a 25-year-long cliffhanger. Okay, I take it back. I didn't write that. I'd never leave you hanging for that long. You want to check the ducks? We can check the ducks. We can do that. That was a good time. I'm having a little snack break anyway. Oh my god, that's a new duck. Oh my god. Mario! You want a duck? 2 seconds. Let me go to the duck screen. duck with an egg. How apt. I haven't seen ducks for a while. It has been a minute. Also, CJ, welcome on in. There's a secret version of me going around doing pranks and crimes. Heck yeah. Secret crimes, though. Right. Morigu, what duck do you want to be? You can be any duck that doesn't have a name underneath it. So any of these. Oh, heck! Wait, I haven't got the horn on. Can you hear it here? Oh, no. It's silent. Wait, no, thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you so much, Epi. That's very kind of you. I'm sorry that you didn't get the horn, though. I'll do a horn for you. There you go. I'm sorry. You want the wireframe one? Absolutely, Morigu. Welcome on in, Mama Bears, as well. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I didn't realize it wasn't going to pop up. I haven't added it for some reason, but thank you so much, Epi. That's very heckin' kind of you. I apologize that I had to do the horn. Wait, I'll add that quickly now because I should have that. That's bad streamer. There you go. Sound alerts and... What's the other one called? Twitch alerts. There you go. Okay, we got them. Sorry about that. Oh dear. Wireframe. Right, where's wireframe? Oh, there it is. Wait, why can't I... Oh. There you go. Okay. So it is C. Is that how you spell? Morigu, right? Yeah, there we go. Got you as a little wild rainfred duck. Let's find you. There you are. Here you are. It's Morigu. Oh dear. Also, who got those? It was Cosmos, B, Asa, DJ. Oh dear. Starchild, and nice, Amaterasu. Brilliant. Oh. Well, thank you again, Epi. It's very heckin' kind of you. Again, I'm sorry I had to do like a horn. But we got your horn, even if it was one from me. Oh dear. We get Morigu's near Row, and then there's Shifty there. That's the one that won't stop falling over. We've got quite a few ducks in this pool at the moment. They're all kind of just here. Like, look at them all. There's so many down here. This is where I was hanging out before, because there were so many ducks down here. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's the one that swears at you. What's this one? Oh, it's the one that swears at you, and also the chameleon has touched the one that swears at you. Okay. Good. Good. Oh, dear. The ducks are all cute. They are. They're all so cute. Wait, Epi! Epi, you don't have to do that. That's very kind of you, but that's a lot of subs. Are you sure? That's a lot. Please make sure you have snacks for yourself first. Yes, thank you so much. But yeah, look after yourself. Who's got those? Joafik, Black Apple, High Flower, Basil, and Pool. You can eat for the... Oh, thank you. I can get an extra Terry's chocolate orange now. Heck yeah. So I'm just zooming in a lot on Morigu because I don't know if we'd really had our zoom in. You got look at your little beak. Your little beak. Heckin' cute. Yeah, there's a lot of really cute ones. Ro is a unicorn right now. We've got... There's a tomato. No one's claimed tomato. Oh no, he's a strawberry, isn't he? I always call him a tomato, but he is a strawberry and no one's claimed him. We've got some like very earthy ones. Like here's... Kind of looks like a poo, but here's I think a moss one. Got some shiny ones. I think it's our golden duck. It looks like a golden duck. Maybe brass? Brass or golden? Oh my god. No! What happened? Why are you over here? Oh no! He's fallen away. Oh dear. Oh, duck down. I don't know how that's happened. Mama, I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We are actually doing crafts. It's just we have ducks on in the background, and one of our ducks has just flung itself off the side of the pool. What's this duck? That's a very pretty duck. Ah, it's like another like frame duck. Okay. Very pretty. Oh my god, there's so many ducks now. Alright. Thank you again, Morigu. He's rolling away, poor guy. I know. He's not the first one either. There's actually a couple ducks that are missing at the moment. So one of them is a propeller duck. I can actually show you them in the collection. So the propeller duck is, who was it? Sonne. and they fly off in the first 5 minutes every single time. And then there's another one, I think it's this one, the submarine duck, who just flings itself out of the pole. Like, it's just gone. So those two always disappear pretty quickly. I wasn't expecting the one over there to go, though. What is it? Like a milk duck? I wasn't expecting to lose that one. He is kind of rolling back. But, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't expecting it. Wrong one. There we go. Oh, dear. Right, let's get rid of the ducks for now. We've checked on the ducks are okay. Ah dear. Binder, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, you can see my keyboard. No, you can't. We're just cutting out petal frames at the moment, ready to make hundreds of chrysanthemums. So many chrysanthemums. It's gonna be chrysanthemums for days. When they are fully wrapped and finished though, they look a bit more like this. So they'll all be individual petals that have wires through them that you can bend and mold. And so that's why we're spending so much time on them, because they look really nice when they're finished. And a third dream stuck my head into a fish tank and solved a Resident Evil sliding puzzle. Some of the yucky fish water started transferring to my mouth and pouring out. And so, oh no, wait. It sounds kind of cool because you're doing like problem solving and like you're in an interesting universe. But then the fish water coming out of the mouth is a bit unnerving. I don't think I'd enjoy that bit very much. Like, being in a Resident Evil world also, I guess, is kind of horrific, but like, I guess if you're doing more of the problem solving, it's not maybe the focus. But yeah, the water pouring out the mouth, that's terrifying. That is very much like that Doctor Who episode that people were talking about the other day on stream that I completely forgot until I saw pictures of it. The one where it's like, the water's just constantly coming out of their mouth. Yeah. I remember what that episode is called. It's like, not super modern, but it's not like one of the really old ones either. In the middle. Waters of Mars! There you go! Thank you, CJ! I was like, I know someone here's gonna remember it, because everyone remembered it the other day. Except for me, who had to look it up. Waters of Mars. I wonder my brain based the taste on, probably like, just the idea of dirty water. Oh yes! Yeah, the other day we were like, people were talking about, I was like, I don't remember that episode at all. And then I saw one picture of it and I was like, no, I remember it. They got like really dry chapped lips, but then they like are consistently having water coming out of them. Yeah. Oh dear. That was, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna have some more orange. Sorry. We've talked about food for a long time today. I shouldn't eat too much chocolate. I'll just have one more piece. Like, it just tastes like Christmas to me. Really good. There we go. Helix, welcome on in. Sounds scary. Visually quite disturbing, that one was. Welcome on in, Helix. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are prepping. Lots of prep at the moment. We did lots of prep yesterday. We've done lots of prep today because I don't have my wires from the post yet, which means I can't like do the next stage, and I really want my wires to arrive before I start doing it, even though I do have some wires. They're all kind of thick. And they're not for the centers of the flowers, I'd say. So we're doing this. I am shaving a bit for Birmingham tomorrow. Are you at the convention? Heck yeah. I hope you have a really good time. If that is what you're doing, which I assume that it is. I could be wrong. Some of the early concepts for that were really scary. That doesn't really surprise me, because, like, I'll be honest, visually, I already find it pretty disturbing. Yes, you are! Heck yeah! Oh, I hope you have a really good time then. I know a few people are planning to go. I hope it's really, really good. I'm sure that it will be. It's an MCM, so, like, it'll probably be pretty fun. Ah, dear. I want to watch all the David Tennant episodes. Heck yeah. Why not? Like, I mean, I don't know actually where they'd be available, though. Anyone know where the older Doctor Who episodes are available right now? I'm not sure. I haven't seen them. I mean, I'm sure they're somewhere. Ah, dear. The Doctor, it's him. I bet. Yeah, I bet they were honestly terrifying. Because, again, it's already got scary imagery in the final. So I wouldn't be surprised if the imagery before that was even spookier. Ah, dear. You're painting tumblers today? Heck yeah. I hope you're having a nice relaxing time with it. I hope the paints are doing their jobs and not fighting back. Oh. Go snip all of these. And we'll have another line of 6s, and then we'll have done 1/4 of the 6s. Ah, dear. David Tennant is space-time travel daddy. See, I really liked Christopher Eccleston. I was a Christopher Eccleston kind of kid. I thought they were really fun episodes, and I really enjoyed him as a doctor. And I thought David Tennant was alright, but I really liked Christopher Eccleston. Oh dear, I've never seen Doctor Who. I mean, you could really start at many places. I will always say that some episodes are a lot better than others, a lot more memorable than others, and just have generally like better stories than others. There are like a lot of weaker episodes in my opinion, but it's a fun show. If you're just looking for like a fun show, you'll have fun. Also, oh my god, Roll! Welcome on in. 2 seconds, Sweet Bean. How was your stream? What did you get up to? Roll. Excuse me. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. We've just been talking a little bit about Doctor Who and also ducks. Just for variety. Ducks and Doctor Who. Ah dear. There are a few POP episodes for sure. Yeah, it's like every single Doctor has good and bad episodes. So really you can start anywhere. I'd say if you watch a couple episodes and you start to enjoy it. Oh, actually I want to write on it first. Going back and watching the others is only going to be a nice thing, but you know. Doctor Who. Yes. Oh, what about the Doctor Dancers? That's scary. Wait, which is the Doctor Dancers? Set the scene for me, Helix. Blink is terrifying. And that's a really good one, but it is spooky. I will say it may be not the best one to start on because it doesn't really actually include the main cast for very long. But it is a very scary one. Oh, is that what it's called? Oh my god. Is that what the episode's called? Yeah, those ones are terrifying. I 100% agree. It was a good street. Worked on a witch hat to make our making a demonic lunar love good. Heck yeah. Well, I hope that it's everything goes well with it and that you have it ready for when you need it. I will say if you need to get some snacks or look after yourself, please do. Anyone who came in with the raid. Definitely look after yourself after stream. And if you're new here, hello, hi, my name is Jelly. I am a cosplayer on Twitch. I make costumes. More recently, we've been focusing more on competition builds that take a long time and use a lot of in-depth processes. Specifically right now, we are making the Silent Hill F character seen in the trailer. If you want to watch the trailer and you haven't seen it yet, !cosplay, and there'll be a link to the trailer. They have only appeared in a trailer so far, so they're not actually in a finished Silent Hill game. But I really love the design. The only thing I will say for the trailer is if you have tryptophobia, might not be the trailer for you. There's a lot of holes. Yes. Some people are like, you must always start at the beginning. I'm thinking, really, how many Doctor fans started with black and white? Yeah, it's like, you can kind of start, in my mind, anywhere, because so many of the episodes are self-contained. There's like very few that I would say, like, you know, maybe not the best one to start, unless it's like a 2-parter or a 3-parter. But, you can really start at any time because so much of it is self-contained. There are overarching stories, but you come to appreciate them when you become a fan. And if you end up enjoying them, going back and watching more, it's all a benefit. Yeah. Oh dear. And the scary gas mask kids, they are terrifying. I generally like holes, but yeah, not those holes. The holes in the trailer are quite intense. It's very much like the holes opening up in the body and things growing out of said holes, so it really leans into that phobia. If you don't like it, I would avoid it. Might as well start at Eccleston. There's good opener. I will say Eccleston is a really good reintroduction to the series because obviously there had been a really big gap between Eccleston and the previous Doctor. I would also say you could start with Tennant though if you didn't want to watch the Eccleston ones. The Eccleston ones have some really good episodes, so like you could always go back and watch them, but you could probably start with Tennant, as long as you know the basics of like the Doctor is a Time Lord, they travel to different planets in different times and help the people they meet there. And that's like, as a very basic overview, as long as you have that basic knowledge, you'll probably be fine with any episode. Yeah. Oh, that sounds horrendous. Yeah, I was gonna say like, it's actually pretty light on the horror, unless you very specifically dislike holes, and then it is probably the worst. Because not only is it holes, it is things growing out from within said holes. I think it is everything that phobia encompasses. So if you exclamation mark cosplay, it will say like, here's a link to the trailer, but it has that warning on it. Because honestly, everything else is pretty mild, and it is a horror game, but there's nothing outside of like what you would expect to see in a horror game. There's a fly in my tea. That's Well, guys, it's been a great stream. I just don't know if I can keep going without my cup of tea. Oh, this is sad. It's a sad day. My tea. My tea. You sneezed in your tea, but at least it's your sneeze. This is something else entirely not of me. That's not my body in that tea. It's a fly. God. God. The world is cruel sometimes. In the strangest of ways. What do you mean as extra protein? I mean, I guess technically you're right, but my stomach is actually currently recovering from being a bit upset. And so I'm not really meant to be eating any meat right now. And like, while you're not wrong that it is protein, I can't eat it, it's meat. It's against doctor's orders to eat that meat. New tea. Yeah, I might have to make a new cup of tea. That tea is done. It's got the poison in it. I can't be eating that. Not good for my stomach. Oh dear. That's a shame. I hope that didn't happen before the last time that I took a sip. But, you know, I guess I'll never know. Pick the fly out. No, it's a big fly. I'm not gonna show stream this fly. That's a large bean is in my tea right now. Honestly, a bean-sized bean. Oh dear. That's just a bit too much fly for me. That's the thing, I guess, because we live, like, there's a lot of animals in the area. We live not as bad as, like, when I was growing up, but, like, a little bit more rural. You get some big flies out here. Some big old flies. Although, I will say they are decreasing because we're getting away from the summer, so, like, the colder weather makes them go away. But they're still there. They still exist. The fly is wondering who paid for their trip to the hot springs. Yeah. It's weird though, because like my tea wasn't even, I can't imagine my tea was that hot. It's been like nearly 3 hours, right? Like my tea cannot have been that warm. I kind of just forget to drink it, to be honest. It's been like 3 hours. That tea is not warm. So it can't have boiled. It must have just stuck its head in and drowned. It's a big fly though, so you would have thought it would have been able to climb out. But no, apparently not. Oh, in my rage I have destroyed yet another one. That's okay. I'll just have to remember to make one extra. Or actually, even better, I can make one now. My rage got the better of me. Alright, 2 seconds. Let me just kind of by eye it. There you go. It's okay. I don't want to do this with all of them because, you know, it does risk them being slightly different, but for every now and again, it's fine. There we go. And this bit also has sticky, what do you call it, double-sided sticky tape on the back, because some of the pieces are a little big for the area I was cutting out, so just grab from one of those. 6. Nip it. And then put it in there. There we go. Problem solved. Oh dear. There we go. Oh my god, the ducks. They're all in the small pool. Oh wait, did the milk duck get back in? I think it must have. I think the milk duck made its way back into the pool with the rest of the gangs, guys. For anyone who's new here, we have some ducks. Here they are. Those are my ducks. For some reason the screen has changed shape and it's made it not quite fit into any of my stuff anymore. Do you wanna just be a bit bigger? There you go. Good. But yeah, we have these ducks. I don't know if you guys have seen them. Some of them are named after people in chat, so you might recognize a few of the names. I think this is the milk duck, right? The one that kind of flew away. Yeah. It looks like he survived. I think we have more of the named ducks up here right now. Like there's George. I think this one over here is Grobit. We got Goat, we got Cthulhu, got Sleeves over there. It's Shifty. Sunkoi Duck, where is Sunkoi Duck? Where is the literal sun? What is this one? What is this? A negative duck. I'm not sure what duck that's meant to be. It's kind of cute. Okay. I think Sunkoi must be down here somewhere. There they are. Sunkoi Duck. There they are. I got Morigi down here, and then Rotation, Anime. Oh, I've got Under the Water. Sorry. Oh, who's coming? Steve's going to join us. There's so many down here. Oh dear. Heck yeah. We got a lot of ducks now. Oh. I like this one. No one's taken this one yet, but this is our little firefighter duck. So Sleeves has been setting ducks on fire. Is that a clown? Oh, that's horrible. It makes like a noise when you hit it. Ah, most of them quack. They've all got their own quack noises. Quack! What are you? You're a weird one. I don't know what you're meant to be. Like, just a negative duck? Adorable. How does it become a duck? So we have it as a channel point redeem. They're quite expensive because, yeah, otherwise all the ducks would be gone in a second. But yeah, you can become a duck using channel points. Oh no, the paper duck's on fire. This is what I mean, is that we have the one that's like setting things on fire and one that's like putting them out. Sleeves is the one that keeps trying to set everyone on fire. This one's a cute bean. Is that just a black duck? Yeah, he's cute. We have the one that keeps falling over because his head's too big. He's a cute duck. There's Watermelon Duck. No one's taken Watermelon Duck yet. Look at that. Look at that Watermelon Duck. So cute! Yeah, but there's a lot of ducks. There's a lot of ducks. Wait, what's the green one? Is that just a green duck? Are you just green? It's a really nice shade of green, actually. I like that. There's the plant pot duck. Look, he's got like a little plant on the top of his head. He's a happy plant duck. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, but I actually will refuse. There is a fly in my drink, and I am not drinking it, and it is the only drink that I have nearby. I absolutely refuse to drink the fly water. Oh my god. Oh, it's so cute. So there's like a little duck meter. You can't see it on the screen. There you go. You can see it here. There's a little duck meter on the top right. Yeah, top right. I am just gonna. Sorry, it's gonna disappear for a second. There you go. Little duck meter on the top right. When that fills up, a new duck gets put into the pond. It's very cute. Did I go get a new tea, bestie? Ah, I don't. So the thing is, I'm probably gonna be ending. Wait. Oh no, that's the panda. I'm probably gonna be ending stream relatively soon, so I'm like a bit hesitant to go make it. Chat, help me make a brew, but when I make a brew, I'll end stream. Because I'm not gonna go too long anyway today because it's not been very well. What are you? Oh my god, a tiny cactus duck? When did you get into my lake? Oh my god, you're so cute. Oh my god, DJ! Oh, come on in, Pricey. So I'm just looking at the ducks we've got so far. I do like the 8-ball duck, which just has an 8 on the side of the head, like, and that's it. Oh dear. The egg duck is very cute though. Egg duck, very cute. Look at this. Look at this bean. I like that the shape of him's different as well, so it's not just painted on. Like he has like a fully textured egg on him. Very cute. Yeah, I'm just holding here until the new duck comes in because I want you guys to welcome the new duck in with me. I might do it on this screen though. There you go. Hello. We'll welcome the new duck in together. So when that bar fills up, new duck alert. Oh dear, and I'm heading off. Oh no, you're fine. Thank you for popping by, CJ. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that it goes well. Oh dear, I just want to know what our new duck is. We've got so many of the ducks so far. We are getting some kind of unusual ones at the moment. We're just following egg duck for the meantime. The lights will come on in a minute because it's hitting nighttime. So, although, oh, the clown duck is cursed. Like look at that in the background. That is a cursed bean. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know what that new blue one is. It just looks like a negative sign, but maybe it's a reference that I'm missing. I wouldn't be surprised. There's so many different designs of ducks. Like, of course, I'm not going to get all of them. Oh, we've nearly filled up the duck meter. Oh, they're going to get skirted by the firefighter duck, which it is doing a good job, but it is consistently missing the ducks that are actually on fire. Like, a few of these ducks could probably use help a little bit more. All right, come on, duck meter. Give us a new and interesting duck while I cut this one out. Oh dear. Maybe I should follow Cthulhu, because Cthulhu's kind of in the middle of the pond. It'll fall around here is the thing, which is why I'm like, I'll follow someone who's nearby to where it's gonna fall. There we go. Oh. Technically, we're going a bit later than we normally stream. That's because we obviously started much later than I normally stream. Must be getting a little late for a lot of the regulars, especially if they're over on the other side of the world in like Australia or something. We're getting a bit late. It'll be nighttime for you with the ducks. Go. And shoot that off there. Come on, duck. Come on. I can't see the duck meter, unfortunately. Because I think my head might be on top of it. I will fix all this around at some point. This was kind of an impromptu setup after yesterday, but I think my head might be on top of it. Oh my god, so cute! Blowing all the water at the tomato. The tomato's not even on fire, and he's like right next to one that is on fire. I love the firefighter one. If I make myself a different jelly next time, I'm between a few. The chameleon jelly I do quite like because like I could pretend to be other people. But then the firefighter one is just so cute. Like, look at him, he's so precious, he's trying to help. The one that's on fire is behind him, but he is trying. Oh dear, like some of my favourite ones are the ones that people haven't gone for, but then I guess it makes sense, like you'd go for the ones that you really like. I like the Pride one. I think the Pride one's quite new. Otherwise I feel like that might have been more popular. But I do like the Pride one. I don't know where the Pride one's gone actually. Must be down there somewhere. In the mass of ducks down there, I'd assume. Okay, oh! Is that Sleeves? There's gonna be more ducks on fire if that's Sleeves. Sleeves is the dragon duck, so they've been setting fire to people. So if you see someone on fire, it's probably because of Sleeves. Oh, so close. I'm not actually sure what the timer is, if it's like 5 minutes or something. It feels like it could be a 5-minute timer for a new duck. Which would be fair, because then you get like, you know, 20 new ducks at an hour. Wait, no, it's not 20 new ducks an hour. It's 12 new ducks an hour. Which still is a very good amount of ducks. Okay. I might leave it on this and we'll have these ones be the last one we do. And then we can see if anything new happens. There's Sleeves. Sleeves is the one that's been setting fire to everyone. A little devil duck. Who's up here with me? It's Cthulhu and it's Grango and Grobbit and Rotation. And, oh my god, quite a few of the named ducks are up here. There they go. Setting fire things again. Wow. That the milk duck? I don't know that it actually is milk. It's just we have like a few white ducks that are like different things, like they're marble and stuff like that. One of them's like more of an ivory though, and I think that's the milk duck. Is that the... Who is that? Oh, that's the clown duck. Not keen. Not keen on the clown duck. Oh dear. Oh wait, are we gonna go down the slide? I really want to see who the new duck is though. Oh no, it's okay, it's just going down. I might follow Shifty Blook for a second then. That way Cthulhu can go down the slide without guilt. Oh, honestly, the little slides and stuff like that kind of make it. It's just so cute. Yeah, if anyone's interested, if you're like a crafting streamer like me, and you... Oh wait, is that a new duck? What was it? Is it Disco Duck? It makes noise. What? That... Wait, if I switch away... Yeah, when you click it, it makes noise. This is a speaker. My god, it's kind of snazzy though. Like rose gold speaker duck? He plays disco when you click on him. I hope it's not copyright. Okay, I'll quickly finish these up. Wow, where is... Oh, sorry. Got you attached to speaker duck. And then... There we go. You've had your duck time. Well, I say you, I've had my duck time. Oh dear, they're so cute though. Oh. Yeah, you can get it on Steam, it's like £1.50. I think it's £2.50 with the extra expansion ducks. But yeah, you don't need if you're just doing it for fun. Queen, do you want me to double check to see if the chef duck has come in? I don't think that it has, to be honest. If I had to guess, I feel like I've not seen chef ducks so far. We've nearly got all of them though. I think chef duck's just going to be one of our last ones. Yeah, and then no chef duck, but we have nearly got all of the ducks. Oh dear. Right, I am going to end stream there. I know it's a shorter stream today, but I had to start later because I wasn't very well. Oh, thank you for the luck. Well, again, thank you for the raid earlier. It was very heckin' kind of you. Please do not, actually, you know what? We're gonna get the ducks back up. That way, you can't see my keyboard. Heck yeah. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a raid ourselves, so let's see who is live right now that I can send you all towards. Ah, dear. There's probably a few people, there normally is, since this is a bit closer to when we normally finish stream. Or like, I guess not so far away. Oh god, there's a few people again. Oh no. Oh no. This always happens when there are multiple people. Oh wait, can we go into Dem? Listen, I know we've raided Dem a few times recently. However, Dem? Oh, we're gonna raid Dem more days than they stream somehow. We're gonna raid into Dem. Dem's one of our mods. They're a very good streamer. They're very sweet bean. If you've not met them before, definitely give them a look. They do art and they do gaming. So they're like between arts and gaming. They're doing some gaming today. They're actually playing Enderal, which is a huge expansion to Skyrim. So if you like that, I think you'll enjoy it. Typical, thanks for checking though. You're all right. I think it's gonna be one of the last ducks. I'll let you know if I see it next time I see you. Because I'll probably just keep it on in the background for a bit and get all of the ducks there. Oh dear, but yeah, I'll send you all over to Dem now. I'm planning to stream tomorrow at normal time again. Hopefully my wires will appear and then we can do some more of that. Otherwise it'll just be some prep again. But you know, all the prep is good. It will end up with us having some finished flowers. So I can't be mad. In the meantime though, have a lovely rest of your day and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Let's go send some love towards Dem. There you go, duckies.